Welcome to Baker High Wildcats football. And now, Baker High Wildcats football.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Baker County Wildcat Football right here on 97.5 FM WFBB. I'm Mike Cruz, joined as always by my partner Kyle Davis, and we're set to bring you all the action 2024 Baker County Wildcat Football. Coming to you live tonight on the road from Tallahassee Godby High School in Tallahassee, here at Kincock Stadium in downtown Tallahassee, Florida. Kyle, this is a place that you're very familiar with, Tallahassee, Florida. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. It used to be God's country. This year it's kind of changed a little bit. So the sun's not shining as much, but, hey, maybe these Wildcats are going to get a win over here tonight because Mike Norrell can't seem to find one.
He cannot seem to find one. Godby, the Cougars, and the Wildcats doing battle tonight. Both teams coming off a week off after the Hurricane Helene last week. Both teams were forced to reschedule this. So, Kyle, I just want to kind of up on what we're doing from a scheduling perspective with regard to the Wildcat season. So week 3, we were actually scheduled to play Ponte Vedra High School. That game was shuffled back to this date, which was today, when we were scheduled to basically make up the game with Ponte Vedra from earlier in the year, given that the Wildcats and Godby both had to reschedule last week's game due to the hurricane. The only date that both teams had in common that we could move the game to. So the Ponte Vedra game will not happen. So basically the Wildcats, again, I think for the second, maybe the third year in a row, we're only going to have a 9-game schedule that the Wildcats will play to. So it'll be interesting to see, how both of these teams come off of a week off. Godby actually has played an additional game. They're 3-2 on the season. They've actually got a district game under their belt. This is the Wildcats' first district game. We're kind of early and our fingers towards this second half stretch that the Wildcats have, because of the 5 games remaining for the Wildcats, 3 of those games are district contests, and tonight being the first one against Godby. So Godby's got a 1-0 record. They got a win against Suwannee High School 29-26 a couple of weeks ago. So Godby is out early as the district leader. So the Wildcats tonight, to keep pace in the district, will need to get a win against Godby.
Yep, that's what we've been building up to all year today, Mike. We've been talking about it game after game. Let's get ready for the district. I hated to miss the Ponte Vedra game because I thought it would be a great football game. 2 good football teams. I thought it would probably help us to play them. They're a playoff caliber team. But, hey, stuff happens, like hurricanes, so you can't control all that. So we'll see how we do tonight, man. Surely these Wildcats will be ready to play their first district game tonight.
Yeah, our thoughts go out to all the people that were affected by the hurricane last week. I tell you what, it was an eventful week over in Baker County, I know, and I know a lot of folks were without power for some time. And how did you fare through the storm?
I lost power for about 12 hours probably. I got it back at around 12 o'clock on, I guess it was Friday morning. Saturday morning.
Yeah, it was almost 2 full days that we lost power. So exciting times. This part of the deal when you have hurricane season. So we'll be back to playing football tonight, though, and the Wildcats the rest of the season, no weeks off. So a couple of games coming up here. We'll play Suwannee next week on the road. So 2 district games in a row for the Wildcats. And so we'll talk a lot about the schedule tonight, and we'll talk about where we go from here. And like you said, hopefully the Wildcats can fare pretty well tonight here on the road at Godby. Playing the Cougars from Tallahassee Godby High School. We're going to get you ready for kickoff in just a minute. We're going to pause for the national anthem. We'll take about a 3-minute timeout, and we'll get you back with the kickoff of tonight's ball game and more Wildcat football right here on WFBB.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen, St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat football live each week and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat. Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Hi, this is Larry Berkins of Berkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Berkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Berkins at Berkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BerkinsChevy.com.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
And we welcome you back here to Godby High School over in Tallahassee, Florida, Kincock Stadium, downtown Tallahassee. I said the high school. Actually, we're located at Kincock Stadium, which is downtown inside of Tallahassee. The Wildcats come out tonight dressed in their white uniforms, white pants, white jerseys, with the white helmets. And the Wildcats are going to get the ball first tonight, Kyle, and they're going to move left to right across the radio dial. And just like we planned, of course, we came back a little bit late, so the Wildcats have the football, and we are marching. First down and 10 from the 21-yard line. We got the national anthem out of the way, and right off the bat, first down and 10 here, Hudson register a big pass play down the sideline.
So Hudson Hodges, who else has been the way all year?
First down play inside the Godby 20-yard line. The Wildcats will run the football up the middle against this Godby defense, and not much doing there. It'll be second down and 9. Looking for the Wildcats to get out early. You know, that game against First Coast a couple of weeks ago, Kyle, that was kind of our against a decent football team. Wildcats got out early in that football game. Then there was a lot of, back and forth with the defenses, but scoring early is what the Wildcats want to do. First down, second down and 9 now. Wildcats inside the 20-yard line. Going to run the football. Hudson fakes the handoff to Kanias Williams, and Register keeps it himself, runs it down inside the line, down to the 14-yard line, and it'll be about third down and maybe 4.
Yep, that's a good hard run by Register right there off the play fake, man. If he can keep doing that, we'll take 5 yards a pop all night long. He's a big kid and hard to tackle.
And he's tough. You know, Hudson Register does a great job with regard to the football. And hang on one second here. Third down play to Wildcats with the football. A stoppage of play here for just a moment. We'll get back to it. The referees blew the whistle, and I wasn't sure exactly what they were doing there. Kyle, were you able to see it?
Absolutely not, Mike. I don't know. They're over here talking. It looks like they got it figured out.
Wildcats are going to be pushed back here on the third down play. A sack on the play, and the ball's going to be all the way back to the 26-yard line, and the Wildcats are going to send our guy Brock Boatwright out here to attempt a 44-yard field goal from the left hash. The ball is placed down. The kick is on the way, and the kick is a good one for the Wildcats.
Yep, that's Mr. Boatwright, man. I talked to his dad after the game the other night. I said, man, he's almost. I call him automatic. Does he miss? He said, well, he missed one this year, Kyle. I said he did. First game of the year, I forgot about that one, man. He has been Mr. Consistent for the Wildcat football team this year.
And that was 44 yards, man. I tell you, from the left hash, too. So
it makes it look easy. Don't even look like it's nothing to him. I mean, it's unbelievable how good he's been this year.
Well-manicured field over here in Tallahassee. Some of the Wildcat fans making the trip along the way. Hopefully we got a good crowd listening in tonight as the Cats do in battle with these Cougars from Tallahassee Godby. The Godby Cougars wearing their black pants with the blue jerseys and the black helmets, and the Wildcats take an early lead 3-0, but we would have liked to have 7 points on the board there.
Oh, yeah. You always want 7. We'll take the 3. Is that turf they're playing on?
No, it's natural grass. We didn't get a chance, Kyle, to walk down on the field. Normally before the game we get to do that. We're running over here from Baker County out, across the way. And
Boatwright saved today. That would have been a touchdown, Mike. Unbelievable. We missed 3 tackles on the kickoff right there, and Boatwright makes the tackle at the 50-yard line.
So Godby's going to start out with good field position here as we get set for Godby to take the offense on the field. Kyle, so getting our bearings underneath us here, long afternoon, it's tough on a Thursday.
It is, a little different.
First down play, Chambers, the quarterback for Godby. He's going to be in there at the 49-yard line, we'll call it. First down and 10 for the Cougars. Wildcats on defense, they're going to hand the ball off. No, Chambers fakes it with a little zone read play, tried to get outside against the Wildcat defense, unable to do so, gets pulled down after a 2-yard gain. Hodges on the tackle.
Yeah, Hodges and Case Foster on the tackle. On the edge, great containment right there. It was a zone read. He pulled it outside, and we stayed home. This defense has still got to lead this team. I'm just telling you, the offense, they're a work in progress. The defense has been playing good all year. You're going to have to do it tonight in this first district matchup.
Well, the defense is the one the Wildcats have relied on all year, like you said, Kyle, and right now they're putting them in a second and long situation, second down and 8. Chambers, they're going to run the football right up the middle, though, and a big hole for the running back as he's going to get down to the 42-yard line. The Wildcats were able to close it. I thought he was going to be off to the races for a moment, but the Wildcats do stop him short. It'll be third down and 2.
Yep, Steph Chestnut come out of like a bullet and found him right there. It would have been a touchdown, Mike. I'm not sure anybody would have tackled him.
Cason Clark, number 8, the wide receiver, running back there for Godby. He picks up close to the first down yardage. It'll be third down and 1. Chambers takes the snap. They're going to give it to Clark again, and Clark's going to be pulled down in the backfield, but it was a zone read. Chambers had the ball. He faked me out, Kyle, and he goes around the right end, and he's going to get the first down by 2 yards.
Yeah, this quarterback's pretty good with his zone read, man. He's fooling us. So I know he's fooling our defensive players out there, man. But hey, nice read, nice pull. He picks up the first down. Wildcats got to step up right here and make a stop.
Good first down for Godby to start the football game. The Wildcat defense kind of watching Chambers. He's a good quarterback. Listed, I'll tell you in just a moment after this play. First down and 10. Chambers going to hand this one off to Clark again, and Clark's going to run 3 yards straight ahead against the Wildcat defense. and it'll be 2nd down and 7. What I was going to say, you talk about Chambers. He's a guy they've got listed at 6'2", 210 pounds. So he's a big kid, tall guy, athletic, able to get outside, move around, and he runs that zone read play. And I haven't done a good job with the zone read this year, Kyle.
No, I don't know. This guy runs as good as anybody I've seen, man, to be a big guy. Usually small guys can hide, Mike. This big guy's hiding right now.
Even with Hudson Register and some of the plays we've ran, it's been hard to follow the zone read. These guys are getting better and better at it. Chambers, straight drop, right-handed quarterback, looking to throw it. He's going to get sacked in the backfield. The Wildcats did a great job that time of containing Chambers, keeping him in the pocket, wouldn't allow him to step up there. He was looking for room to run maybe, and gets the pass or gets sacked, a 3-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that was Mr. Owen Hodges on the sack right there. Nice play. They corralled the quarterback, got him step up in the pocket. They kept him from getting outside, and got some help. Man, great play. This is a huge 3rd down right here, Mike.
Huge 3rd down with the game just underway, about halfway through the first quarter from Tallahassee. We appreciate you all joining in tonight. It's going to be a long night for the Cats, but we're here for it. 3rd down play. 3rd down, Chambers looking left. He's going to fire it over there, and the ball's going to be incomplete. The Wildcats do a great job of running to the quarterback that time, keeping the play incomplete. They'll have to punt it away here.
Great stop by the Wildcat defense. They've been consistent all year, man. They're in the territory where they could go for it, Mike, but looks like they're going to punt. We'll see.
Well, so the coaches are going to talk about it. We've got the mid-quarter timeout. We'll keep it here. Here's the way I look at it, Kyle. If you're anything other than 4th down and 10 or more, you may think about a 4th down, go for it here, but you don't want to give this Wildcat offense the ball right there. They've got to be talking about that, and you're too far for a field goal. It'd be about a 57-yard field goal from here. So if I'm Godby, the only decision that I've got is punt the football away.
I don't know. I think you're in that land. You're at the 42. You're at R42. Really, unless you got a punter can pin them back, I'm not thinking about go for it. We'll see what they do.
I got to correct myself. I've been sitting here looking right at the sign, and I called it Kincock Stadium. We're in Gene Cox Stadium here in Tallahassee, Florida, and making sure that I set the record straight on that. They're actually going to go.
They're going for it, Mike. They're in go for it territory. So this big play right here.
Wildcat defense a chance to get off the field. 4th down, call it 11. Chambers straight drop, looking to fire. He's looking for a man down around the 25, and it's going to be incomplete. The Wildcats did a good job in coverage there. And if I'm Godby right there, Kyle, this is exactly the worst situation. You don't pick up anything on 4th down, and now the Wildcats are going to take the football right there outside the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I'm guessing Godby didn't trust their punter to pin them back, so it's 4th and 11 from our side of the field, and you're going to take a chance there. Great stop by the Wildcat defense. They've been consistent all year long, Mike, and I wouldn't expect anything less the rest of the night. This team comes out to play. I like it.
1st down and 10 for the Wildcats, just across the 40-yard line. Hudson Register going to take it and hand it off on the jet sweep and fakes the handoff on the jet sweep, and Register keeps it himself. Had the jet sweep running this way, the motion, and Register just keeps it and runs straight up the middle, going to pick up about 6 yards.
Yeah, nice keep by Register right here. It's another zone read. We're basically reading the defensive end. If he goes, we're keeping it. If he don't, he don't. Great read by Register.
2nd down, call it a 2nd down and 3 for the Cats out to the 48-yard line. Register takes the snap this time, keeps it himself again, takes the handoff to Kanias Williams, and Register is going to pick up another 6 yards here down to the 47-yard line of Godby.
Yep, another great read. The offensive line's getting some push tonight, Mike. When you can go up the middle like that, you're winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. I'm being honest with you, that's 75% of the game, man. You got to win the battle at both lines of scrimmage if you're going to win in football.
No doubt about it. Appreciate all the sponsors, everybody, for keeping us on the air. John Meadows back at Glenn Baptist in the studios, and John and Corey over there keeping us on the air. Want to give them a big shout-out tonight. 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats at the 47 of Godby. Going to hand it off this time, a straight give, and Kanias Williams running downhill inside the 40-yard line down to the 39. And if you can pick up 8 yards on 1st down, we're going to be in good shape.
Again, Mike, that's running right at them, man. This offensive line's getting pushed tonight, and they keep getting pushed like that. It's going to be a long night for Godby.
I like 8 yards on 1st down, and the Wildcat offense. We got stymied on that first drive inside the 20. Luckily, Brock Boatwright bailed us out with the big 44-yard field goal, but we're going to need to cash some of those in. So the Wildcat offense looking good here. 2nd down and 2. Register in the shotgun. He's got Kanias Williams in the backfield, and he fakes the handoff, and Godby's defense got back there, but Register breaks out of the tackle and gets close to first down yardage.
Oh, he's short. He's barely short. Maybe he's first down. They're moving the chain.
Moving the chains, first down for the Cats, and that was almost a busted play. Looked like Kanias Williams was probably the right call. Hudson kept it himself.
Yeah, well, Hudson, hey, he made a bad read this time. He's made a lot of good ones.
Yeah, he was able to get that off. Here we go. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Cats from the 37-yard line. Register in the shotgun, takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself, fake the jet sweep again. That time he had Chase Phillips coming across on the jet sweep motion, and Register just kept it himself, and tough yardage there, maybe one. Godby's keying on that zone read.
I tell you what, Mike, you can see this offense growing up, man, from the offensive line to the receivers to the backs to the quarterback, man. You can see the confidence. I mean, there's way more confidence I see now out of this offense and what they're trying to do than what we had at the beginning of the season, which we hoped for by these district games.
Second down, call it.
And just when I start talking good about them, we got a false start.
Second down, call it 10. Now we're going to back it up. Wildcats with the first penalty. That's tough. Just when we talked about getting 8 yards a pop on first down. We did this a moment ago. We got down here and deep in Godby territory and kind of stalled and lost out on a big third down a moment ago and had to settle for the field goal. So
yeah, you can't do that. You can't settle for field goals will get you beat. You got to score touchdown.
Second down play now. Call it 14. The Wildcats lost 5 on the false start play. Register going to throw. He's rolling to his left, and he's under all kind of pressure. He's going to have to just throw it out at the last minute, and it should have been caught down around the 37 or so, but the ball goes incomplete, and Register was under all kind of pressure in the backfield.
Yep. He was lucky to get the ball away, and he's lucky it didn't get picked when he got it away, Mike. He probably should have threw it away a little bit earlier. That was a lot of chaos in the backfield on that play right there.
Same thing as last drive. Godby tightened up when the Wildcats got deep in their territory, and here we go, almost down to 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cats trying to pick up a big third down and 14.
Trips to the right.
Register calls for the football, throws it out to the left side. It's going to be incomplete. He just had nobody to throw to, and he was under pressure.
Yeah, they tried to set up a screen to the left side right here, and Godby wasn't buying it. They was all over it. So we're going to look to punt here and play defense again. See if Bo Wright can pin them out. This is to me this is a big weapon. Special teams people don't realize it very much. So you saw a while ago, Godby chose to go for it. We chose to punt in the same situation. So let's see what kind of advantage we can get out of it.
Field position, such a big part of football, especially in big games. Big games, big plays, turnovers. Those are the type of things that will make a football game tough. This is going to be a touchback into the end zone. So even though you don't pin them deep inside the 10-yard line, and you get them at the 20, you still don't give them the momentum of stopping you on fourth down and getting that good field position around the 40. So Wildcats capitalized on that momentum, picked up a couple of big first downs, but then Godby's defense tightened up, Kyle.
Yep, they did. And hey, you gained 20 yards on this. You didn't do what you wanted to do on the punt. You wanted to pin them inside the 10, but you still gained 20 yards. So defense, let's come out here and keep fighting, man. You've been doing it all year. Let's see what we're in a situation right now where you got to make a stop.
Chambers and Clark in the backfield for Godby. Clark gets the handoff, and he's going to run it out to the right side. He's to the 30, 35, 40. Clark across midfield, 45, 40, and Clark's going to be almost to the end zone, and he is going to make it to the end zone. The Wildcats had a chance to tackle him inside the 10-yard line, but Kason Clark goes all the way. Is there a flag down?
It looks like it's coming back. All right, we got referees walking back. There's got to be a hold because we did not do anything to set the edge on that left side. Surely our guy got held.
Once Clark got to the side, he was off to the races.
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah. We have one guy with a chance to tackle him inside the 10-yard line, but this is coming back. It's a hold against Tallahassee Godby. And I tell you what, a holding call will just ruin an offensive coordinator's day.
It will, especially when it's an 80-yard touchdown. But, hey, he got ripped. I could tell. I mean, we had no guy on the edge right there, and he basically ripped our defense end down. Great call by the officials. I usually don't give them credit. We'll take it when it goes our way.
Next play will take us under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cats on top 3-0 if you're just joining us. On the road, first district game of the year, 2024. The Wildcats on the road taking on the Godby Cougars. Godby with a 1-0 district record right now, the leader in the district. They're going to hand the ball off this time, running to the right side. Got a hole, and he's going to get out near the first down yardage. So we backed them up 10 yards on the holding call, and they still pick up almost 20.
Yeah, that's terrible. We got a chance. They throw a little wide receiver screen out here to the right, and we just missed tackles. Man, you can't miss tackles. Miss tackles and give them up. You give up 20 yards, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Godby.
It's a quick hitter, though. You know, a quick hitter. The quarterback makes a decision quick. He's got a guy there, picks up the blocks he needs, gets up the field. And Godby sitting here looking at a 2nd down and 1. They had a 1st down and 20. They pick up 19 yards on the 1st down play.
The problem is not the guy that he needed. The first block got missed, and we just missed the tackle.
Chambers in the shotgun here from the 29-yard line. He's got 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Hands the ball to him. Clark's got it, and he's got it across the 30-yard line out to the 33-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down for Godby, move the chain. So after the holding call, their offense comes right back and gets the 1st down they need.
Yeah, it's going to be a dogfight tonight. They're going to play, man. I can tell you right now, you can tell already that this offense is going to play. They got speed. There's 2 or 3 guys that can run on this team. This defense better stay right and ready to focus on these guys that can run.
Well, when you talk to the folks that are in the know, most of the people said that Suwannee was going to be the team to beat within our district this year. Godby got a 3-point win against Suwannee a couple weeks ago. So this is not, it's not a cupcake the Wildcats are playing here in the first game of the district of 2024, and they're going to pick up about 3 on a running play here to start this next set of downs. So it'll be 2nd down and 7.
Great tackle by Seth Chestnut. Again, come out like a bullet and just come out of nowhere to make a play.
2nd down, call it 7. The Wildcats come out. The defense has been a little bit under pressure here on this set of downs. Let's see if the Wildcats bring some pressure here to Chambers. Chambers, straight drop, looking to throw the football. He's going to fire one deep down the right side, and that ball is going to be incomplete.
Yep, good coverage by the Cats. It brings up a big 3rd down, Mike. We got a 3rd and 7 or 8 right here that we need to get off the field here.
He just threw that one out of the arms or over the head of the outstretched arms of the receiver, unable to do so. But they took a shot there and had a chance. Going to call a timeout here, and I tell you what, we're going to call a timeout with them. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout and give a chance for some of our sponsors to get some air time here. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Wildcats have a 3-0 lead over Godby. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing is located in Glen St. Mary, building trust with quality work and dependability. Wildcat Radio is happy to be partnered with Robbie Foster and Foster's General Contracting this year. Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing, your hometown full-service plumbing and general contracting company. We're here to serve all your new construction or remodeling needs, both residential and commercial. Do you have plumbing needs? We do service calls and offer free estimates for any repair, big or small. Call us anytime, 904-653-1136. That's Foster's General Contracting. You can also go online to fostersgeneralcontracting.com. Locally owned and operated and has proudly served Baker County since 2006. Let's go Wildcats.
And you heard it there during the commercial break. Let's go Wildcats. Here we go. 2nd down, 7. Godby with the football at their own 34-yard line. Chambers, straight drop under a lot of pressure. The Wildcats get to him, and they deflect the pass as it comes out of there. Wildcats acting like it's a fumble, but he got it deflected from his arm as he was trying to throw it away.
That was a big 3rd down stop. Huge 3rd down stop by the Wildcat defense, man.
Wildcats are going to force a punt here from Godby. They had 2 incompletions in a row after that 3-yard gain on 1st down, Kyle, and they were moving the ball somewhat on the ground there. I mean, they had a little swing pass to get 19, but, you felt like they could run the football there, but they abandoned that, went to 2 passing plays, and the Wildcats able to get enough pressure on Chambers
Let's see if we go after his punt, Matt. I think we may go after this one. Let's see.
Wildcats send Chase Phillips back to return it. We got a lot of pressure on the punter, and he's going to try to run out of there, and the Wildcats are going to get a huge turnover here as we didn't block the punt, but we forced the punter to run out of there with the football as we had 3 guys converging on a block there, and we're going to get the football back inside the 30-yard line of Godby.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Godby team don't work on special teams, and I think we figured that out. I figured we'd go after that, and we did, and they had no chance to get the punt off. Great pressure by the Wildcats.
Great pressure by the special teams of the Wildcats. And now, 1st down and 10 for the Cats inside the 30-yard line of Godby. We need to punch one in. I know that it's still the first quarter. I know it's still early, but 3-0 lead is not going to get it done. We need to punch it in and go to the end zone here.
Now, you got to take advantage of the field position, Matt.
2 receivers to the right. Looks like Rhett Roden, Nick Williams to the right side. We're going to hand the ball off straight ahead, and that's a huge gain for Kanias Williams inside the 10-yard line. Keyshawn Kennedy on the carry. Gets that burst inside the 15 down to the 10-yard line, close to a 1st and goal for the Wildcats. Big gain, 19 yards.
Yeah, the Kennedy kid's ran hard all year, Mike. We've been talking about him every game we've broadcasted. I said, this kid runs hard. Give him the football.
Kennedy's going to stay in there alongside Hudson Register. 2 receivers. You've got Nick Williams to the right side of the field. That's the strong side.
Watch the zone read and Hudson keeping it right here for a touchdown, Matt.
1st down play from right at the 10-yard line. Wildcats' toughest spot to have a 1st and goal right at the 10, and the Wildcats are going to run. Hudson Register fake the handoff inside to Kennedy, and he fights his way out of there. A strong run by Hudson Register down to the 1-yard line and in. They call it a touchdown.
That's a touchdown, guys. It got blew up in the back, but it wasn't the zone read we was expecting, Mike, but it worked out.
I thought I was watching the side judge coming in from the left. I thought he was going to call him down at the 1-yard line, but he raised his arms, celebration moment. What would Larry Birkin say about that, Kyle?
Come on, Wildcat.
That's right. You had to think about it for a minute, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I was still trying to see what we was doing on that zone read. Mr. Automatic.
Snaps down.
Oh, man, we got
kick is going to be blocked. My goodness, Boatwright has been perfect on all these extra points, and that time Godby, somebody got a hand in there and blocks the extra point, and it's going to be 9-0 Cats at the end of the first quarter.
Great way to go capitalize, though, on great field position. You basically block a punt, go down there, and you score a touchdown in 2 plays. It was a great job by the Wildcat offense. Let's keep the intensity on defense right here. And, hey, man, this is a district game. You got to be up. Our guys seem to be up, ready to play. Godby better wake up, or they may be in for a long night, Mike.
Yeah, they could be. You know, the Wildcats able, offensively to get some things done there. Both teams turned the ball over in the other team's territory. Godby went for one on a 4th down, gave us the ball, inside of our territory, and then we come down and able to almost block the punt there and force a turnover in their territory. So that was probably a tough situation for them right there with the punter and everything else, but it gave us a short field. We got the ball back kind of close to where we were before that, so the Wildcats able to get it done. And so the Hudson Register touchdown run ended the quarter, so the extra point was kicked actually with no time on the clock. So now to start off the second quarter, the Wildcats are going to kick it the other way, so Godby will be moving left to right across your radio dial.
Can't give up a cheap play right here on this kickoff, Mike. You got to have good coverage. I'm telling you, special teams is way bigger than what people realize.
Boatwright gets his foot into it here, and that ball's going to sail.
I don't know if they called offside on the Wildcats.
Everybody stopped, so they were blowing the whistles there on the kickoff, so we'll do it again.
Yeah, they're going to back us up 5, it looks like.
The dreaded offsides on the kickoff. Something you don't want to have.
No, that's the easiest thing to do, man. Watch the ball get kicked, then take off, man.
Well, it's not as easy in the NFL anymore.
No, that confuses me. I still got no idea what they're doing, Mike.
Well, they've got a zone,
Yeah, so you got to kick it in a zone and all this. It's crazy.
If the kicker drops it in the zone, then they have to return it.
They've ruined football from the NIL in college to the kickoff zone rule. And leave it alone. Football was great before people started messing with it.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about football-wise coming up on our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report, and we'll do that after this quarter. The Wildcats coming down here, the kickoff is going to be returned out across the 30 to the 35-yard line, tight roping across the sideline there, and Boatwright pushes him out of bounds. I think he stepped out of bounds before that, back around the 41-yard line.
Just what you didn't want to do. You get 5 yards on the penalty on all sides, and you kick it and give him another 30 yards. A great field position for Godby here right outside the 50-yard line. 45 it does look.
Yeah, I thought they were going to mark him about the 41. Yeah, they'll move it back to the 41-yard line there. Godby with the football, first down and 10. Chambers and the Godby Cougars trail the Wildcats here 9-0. Wildcats' first district ball game of 2024. So trying to improve on that 3-1 record. Wildcats have had 2 games this year that have been wiped out due to weather. And so, you know, it's really odd because we've had basically 2 bye weeks in the first part of the season here. And so the Wildcats getting back on the field tonight after being off for 2 weeks. Chambers going to hand the ball off here, and they're going to pick up 2 on first down.
Let me tell you, man, Seth Chestnut has come to play tonight, man. He just absolutely demolished the guy in the hole right here. He got 2 yards, but he got killed.
Second down and 8 for the Cougars. Moving left to right across your radio dial on a Thursday night football tonight. Normally that's reserved for college and NFL, but we've got some high school ball here tonight. Chambers going to take a straight drop, going to fire one across the middle. He's got a receiver open at the 35-yard line, and he's running away from Wildcats inside the 10-yard line, and he's going to be pulled down finally inside the 10 down to around the 3-yard line.
It's killed us all year. We're leaving the middle of the field open. I have no idea why we hadn't figured out how to cover the middle of the field this year. It's a crossing route over the middle. He's inside the 2-yard line right now.
The key that time for Chambers, he had time to throw. His receiver came open. Middle of the field was there, and he gets the first down inside the 5-yard line, and it's going to be first and goal from the 2-yard line now, and Godby trying to answer the. And we just got a touchdown to make it 9-0, and now Godby a chance to answer the Cats here. First down and goal from the 2. Clark's the deep back. He's going to get the carry. He goes straight ahead, and the Wildcats are going to stuff him. He might have picked up a yard, but he's not going to get the touchdown inside the 1-yard line here, so it'll be second down and goal from the 1.
Yep, this will be a big-time goal line stand, man. They're going to run it at you 2 more times, Wildcats. Get ready to stand up.
Go and hurry here. No huddle for Godby as they come back to the line quickly. Chambers in the shotgun, same running back as Clark. He's going to go ahead, and he's going to get stuffed right at the 2-yard line that time. I thought he was going to lose a yard, but he did fall forward. He gets back to the 1, so third down and goal.
All right, we got to watch for a little. You got to watch for a little play fake right here, and don't get lost in covers. Linebackers, keep your eyes up. They're going to sneak it back out of the backfield right here.
Yeah, well, you don't want to wait till fourth down and get predictable on that, which a lot of coaches will do. I like it on first or second down, trying to just sprint out to the, outside. But third down here, they bunch everybody up. They've got one receiver out to the right side.
It's under center flag.
And now you've got a flag. And this is going to be an illegal substitution against Godby. So they had too many men on the field here, and so they're going to back them up.
Now they're throwing for sure, Mike. So your Wildcat defense has got to know what's going on here.
Tough for Godby there. You run the ball twice and don't pick up anything, maybe a yard inside the 5-yard line against this Wildcat defense, but now you're faced with a 5-yard penalty. You move it back to the 6, so your play selection changes here.
It does. It absolutely does. You're not looking at, watch quarterback draw still.
Wildcats in defense. Clark in the backfield along with Chambers. Chambers in the gun. Stands at around the 11-yard line. And now another stoppage of play here before this one gets going.
Delay a game. No, offsides defense. What? Man, we give them the yards back. Now you're in 3rd and 2 again, Mike.
Defensive offsides against the Cats right after they got the others. And this is where the offensive guys will be upset because, it's half the distance for the defense. And so the ball goes back to the 3. So it's still not at the 1 where it was before, but either way, 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line now. We give them 3 yards back on the penalty.
You're guessing as a defensive coordinator again now, are they going to run or pass?
Chambers takes a snap, looking to throw, fires one to the corner of the end zone. He's got a receiver over there, but it's out of his hands, incomplete, and it'll be 4th down. Decision to make for Godby.
I would bet he's going for it. But he's not, Mike. He's sending the field goal up.
Godby went for it on fourth down inside Wildcat territory earlier in the game, turned it over on downs to us after we stopped them. Now fourth down situation, they're going to send their kicker out, number 40 for Godby. Let me see if I've got a 40 on my roster. And, of course, I don't. Meza Zaleza. He's going to kick it up, and that looks good.
It is good. We've out-blocked it. Very close to being blocked by the Wildcats.
21-yard field goal from the right hash is good for Godby, and they cut the lead from 9-0 to 9-3 now with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Let's send it back to the station for a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB. Tailored Healthcare Clinic right there in McClenny on South 5th Street. 259-5929 is the number. They offer primary care, traditional primary care services through the insurance, direct primary care memberships for an affordable monthly plan. They've got lots of different services they offer. Hormone replacements, one of the things they do, medical weight loss, aesthetic treatments, including Botox. Give them a call, 259-5929.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
Kickoff comes down to around the 5-yard line. The Wildcats' Nick Williams is going to return it out near the 40, so a good return for the Cats here. So we'll get good field position following the field goal by the Godby Cougars. 9-3 ball game, first district ball game of the year for the Wildcats as we're trying to get a district win here on the road at Gene Cox Stadium in Tallahassee here to start the district year and to start the second half of the season for the Wildcats. Wildcats ended 3-1 in the first half of the year. Register a straight drop here, and he's got a receiver that's wide open, quarantined inside the 20-yard line. The catch was made, and it came down to the ground and lost the ball, and they're going to call it incomplete, I believe.
Oh, man, great throw by Register. I don't know what happened on the way to the ground right there, but it looks like he lost it before he hit the ground. The
receiver was open. The pass was on the money, and I thought that he brought it down to the ground, and the ground caused it, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
That's a tough break. That's a huge play.
Would have been a huge play inside the 20. He would have been tackled. He would not have gone into the end zone, but it looked like a huge gain for the Wildcats and a great answer for the field goal from Godby. Doesn't happen. The Wildcats now back to the offense. Second down here, second down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Good field position after that Nick Williams return. Register takes the snap, going to give it off this time. The Wildcats running Kennedy in there, and Kennedy's going to get it out near midfield. So a good run by number 4, Keyshawn Kennedy. He's done a nice job back there this year, and he picks up first down yardage.
Yep, great run by Kennedy. He runs tough, man. I'll tell you, between the tackles, he may be the best back we got.
Tell you what, Kyle, I didn't want to bring it up this early. Have you had a chance to keep up with any of the Major League Baseball postseason this week?
No, I have no idea what's going on.
I'm going to fill you in on that and more when we get to our halftime break. Baker County Farm Bureau halftime break. This is a first down and 10 for the Cats. Register fakes the handoff inside. A nice zone read play by Register. He lost the football coming down to the ground, and they're going to say he was down, I believe.
Yeah. Hey, this Register kid's growing up before our eyes, Mike. That's a great zone read and pull and go right there, man. He picks up 9. This kid's you can see the confidence coming off of him from beginning of the year till right now.
Yeah, and the pass that he threw just a moment ago.
Get him in stride.
Stride.
Get the yards down the field.
Yeah, he's been playing some really good football this year. Register going to hand it off this time. Kennedy's got it, and Kennedy's going to get the Wildcat first down, but he'll be pushed back, and he won't it down to the 39-yard line, and the Wildcats will have a first down and 10 inside Godby territory. Again, we've we've basically been in their territory the whole first half, Kyle, but we've only got one touchdown and one field goal to show for it.
Defense seems to tighten up when we get inside their basically 40-yard line. But let's see if we can get something together here. I would expect another zone read here from Register. Let's see if he pulls it or throws it.
Two receivers to the left and two to the right. Wildcats basically right in the center of the field here. Register in the backfield along with Keyshawn Kennedy. Now sends one man in motion. That's Hodges. Snap back, going to be handed off to Keyshawn Kennedy, and Kennedy's got running room. He's inside the 35, down to the 30. Picks his way down inside the 30, down to the 28, runs over the back judge there, and gets down to the 24. First down, Cats.
I tell you, the middle of this, we're running right up the middle on these guys right now. I wouldn't change anything. I'd keep doing what you're doing. Kennedy's running hard. They're subbing him now.
Chase Phillips going to check in there. Have to check on Kanias Williams and see if.
Have we seen him tonight?
Yeah, he was in there early, but now Chase Phillips is in the ball game in the backfield. Hand off to Phillips, and Phillips is going to pick his way inside the 15. He's got the speed. Phillips is down near the 15-yard line, and he's going to get close to another Wildcat first down, give him about 8 yards.
Yep, nice run by Phillips. There was pressure in the backfield. He eludes. He's a very elusive running back, man. The quickest guy we got on the team, probably the fastest guy we got on the team now.
Oh, no doubt about it. Chase Phillips with breakaway speed. Cats in good position now, down to the 14-yard line, need 2 for a first down. I guess it's right around the 15-yard line. Hand off to Phillips this time, though, and he's blown up in the backfield. So they had it down inside right at the 15-yard line, needed about a yard there on second down, and now you're going to have a third down and a little bit longer, maybe 3rd and 2.
Yeah, huge third down here. You don't want to kick a field goal here, man. You want to go get 6. It's 3rd and 2. This is a big play for the Wildcat offense.
3rd down 2 coming up for this Cat offense. They're going to try to go quick here, not tempo necessarily, but they don't really huddle. They just bring it to the line. Register in the shotgun, takes a snap. Ball was on the ground. Register's got to get pulled down from behind. He had to go low to get the snap. The snap was low. He almost fumbled it. He was able to keep it, though. I don't think he felt the pressure coming from the backside.
No, he didn't. Pressure came from the backside. He barely got going before the guy got him from the backside. It all started with a bad snap.
So Brock Boatwright has already connected from 44 yards tonight. Now he's going to be on the field a little bit shorter. This one's going to be 35 yards from the left hash. And Boatwright had an extra point blocked earlier. Not missed. It was just blocked. Snap is back. It's a good one. The kick's on the way this time, and it looks like it's low and left.
Yeah, they're all over him, man. We're not blocking that up at all. They found something in our special team, in our field goal unit. Right? Did he call it good?
Yeah, it was good. It snuck in there, and I tell you, it looked like it came out low and left, but it got in through the left upright.
Unbelievable. Did you see the pressure on it?
He had huge pressure on it. 35-yard field goal, so Brock Boatwright now, we missed the extra point, but, well, he didn't miss the extra point. He got it blocked. But with 2 field goals, 44 and 35 yards, a great night for Boatwright again.
Yep, Mr. Automatic. Hey, I love that kid.
You figure 6 points for a touchdown. The Cats have 12 on the board now, 12-3. The biggest thing there is, even though we missed that extra point earlier, the biggest thing here is a 2-possession game.
Yep.
You want to, once you get a 2-possession lead in a football game, you want to maintain it. Now, Godby was able to go down and get that field goal a minute ago to bring it down to 1 possession, but now the Cats able to answer, and we've got about half of the second quarter remaining.
Oh yeah, you still offensively you're getting points. You want to get points, but you still want to. You really don't want to have to settle for field goals. We're having to do that. Not good. We got a good kicker. He's going to make, I would say, 85 to 90% of them. But that's a great thing to have as a high school team. A kicker that's just that good.
Wildcats have it teed up at the 40-yard line. For Godby here, 12-3, the Wildcats lead. First district of this year. Trying to knock off Godby is a district win this year. Godby's 1-0 district play so far. The Wildcats, this is their first district contest. So if the Wildcats were able to get this big win against Godby on the road tonight and then go to Swanee next week and win, we could be setting ourselves up as the catbird seat for the district, Kyle.
Oh, yeah, in a great spot. That's why I say we've talked about it all year, Mike. You want to get ready for district play, and this team's been building up to it. I hate it, the hurricane, and it feels like we hadn't been on the air in a while. We ain't played in a while, Mike. So good to be back out here tonight.
First down and 10. Yeah, I'm happy to be back at the ball field instead of watching the weather to see which way the hurricane's going to go. That's no fun for anybody. And I tell you what, that's what we were doing last week at this time, because on Thursday last week we were getting ready.
I'm telling you, Seth Chestnut is a man among boys out there tonight, man. He's on almost every tackle, and they cannot run anything up the middle without him just blowing it up. It's amazing the kind of game. This kid's a player, Mike. Been a player for a while now.
Oh, Seth Chestnut. He just patrols that linebacker position. Second down and 8. Chambers takes the snap. They're going to throw the football this time. Now he scrambles out. He's got room to run. He's out across the 35, out across the 40-yard line. Going to be a first down for Godby. And that time he just saw a crease, saw it open up there, abandoned the passing game, and first down for Godby.
I don't care what defensive coordinator you ask, Mike, they'll tell you the hardest thing to defend is a quarterback that can run. You hear me? You do not want to face the athlete at quarterback, and they got one, and it's a big one. He's a good runner. He can throw it and run it. So we're going to have to put somebody spying on him tonight, or he's going to keep taking off.
Yeah, he's 6'2", listed right around 210. Stands there at his 35, takes a shotgun snap, fires one to the right side, and that ball's going to be incomplete down the right sideline. It'll be second down and 10.
Yep, quick pass out to the right. He just missed him. It was good coverage by the Wildcats. Roden, I think, was on the covers there.
Might have been. Wildcats wearing those white jerseys tonight. It's not hard to pick up the number on these guys, but we're a long way from where the ball players are right now.
Yeah. I like the all-white uniforms, though, with the white hats, too.
Looks good. Second down and 10. Second down and 10 from the 41-yard line. Chambers going to keep it himself. This is a straight design quarterback run, and he runs it out to midfield and takes a slide. He had a chance, Kyle, I think, to get the first down there, but he slid down about a yard shy of the first down.
He did not. He had the first down. He slid early, but I'm telling you, this quarterback's an athlete and a good player, and we got to get somebody spying on this guy because he's going to hurt us all night with his feet.
Third down and 1 now coming up for Godby. The Wildcats can stop them here on third down, but you feel like this is four-down territory. They only need a yard for the first down.
Shotgun again, Matt.
Chambers in the gun. Wildcats on defense. We're going to just send the 4 here, not bring any additional pressure. Chambers, little option play to the right side. He's close to the first down. They're going to give him forward progress and get it there, but the Wildcats close that up with Chestnut. Looked like Chase Phillips and Chestnut over there with Taz Kinghorn.
That was a good little pitch out. They faked it inside and threw an option out here to the right side. They picked up the first down. Good play call by Godby.
Somebody just asked me today how Taz Kinghorn was doing, and there he is on the tackle.
He's made some plays this year. We've called Kinghorn's name a few times.
No doubt about it. The Kinghorn name is no stranger to Wildcat football, for sure. First down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Pass out to the left side over there. He's got a receiver inside the 40 to the 35. Catch is made. Wildcats gang tackle there around the 33-yard line, but Godby's going to have a first down.
Once again, Mike, we're in cover. We're in cover 3 over there, it looks like, and nobody gets to the spot. We're leaving the zones open. We play too much zone. Get in man and play. In high school, unless you got a guy that can beat you, play man. We're leaving too much open over the middle, and that was on the edge. I mean, we got to do better in the secondary.
Football spotted at the 33-yard line of the Wildcats. Cats with a 12-3 lead here, coming close to halftime. About 3 minutes to go before the halftime break. Wildcats had the ball first to start the football game, so Godby's going to get the ball to start the second half. Chambers going to run this one ahead. He got flushed out of the pocket. He's going to get hit around the 27-yard line, about 5 yards short of the first down.
Yep. He's looking to run before he's looking to pass, Mike. If that's open, he's looking for it first.
Well, it's tough as a quarterback against this Wildcat defense because we're going to get pressure on the quarterback. The Wildcats did get pressure again there. Chambers took off, able to get some yardage up the middle of the field, but Wildcats collapsed, only gave up 5, so second down and 5 inside the 27-yard line.
2 minutes and 26 seconds and counting on the clock. Wildcats lead 12-3. This is a big possession right here for the Wildcat defense.
Stay with us for the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. They're going to throw the football down the middle here on second down. The receiver fell down. I'm not sure if he ran into somebody. He fell down there in the middle of the field, and the ball just sails harmlessly to the ground. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, he ran right into Case Foster, and Case Foster didn't even see him. But he's laid out, and Case is standing there. So we got a timeout on the field, Mike.
Timeout on the field. Almost 2 minutes to go here in the half. I want to remind you of our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report coming up in just a few moments. Mr. Jack Baker, Justin Webb down there at Baker County Farm Bureau, 904-259-6332 for all your insurance needs. And I've got Farm Bureau. You should give them a call and just check in with them. They do homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, health insurance. They do it all right down there at Baker County Farm Bureau.
I just got new home. If you got a new home, go see Justin Webb, man. He told me the price, and I said, "Are you serious? It's the cheapest you can get it right now, Mike."
Well, here we go. 3rd down play. 3rd down. Chambers, straight drop. He's under pressure again. The Wildcats had a chance to spy him there, but he's going to luckily bail us out here and slip down. A flag comes in late. I know we're not going to get a late hit there.
We are, Mike. That's a terrible call. So he falls down. We got a guy that falls on top of him, trying to stop himself, and they're going to call a late hit, personal foul.
The flag comes in right where he's at, and we're going to get the call here from the White Hat. Personal foul against the Wildcats. That's a tough one there because the quarterback was going around the edge. Now, Kyle, he would have had the first down, but he slipped down. One of the Wildcats falls on him there. It wasn't a malicious hit in any way, shape, or form.
No, he was trying to stop. He fell. That's a terrible call. But, hey, we're in this situation here. We're 2 minutes and 10 seconds. They're driving in a 12-3 ball game. This defense you're at the 10-yard line. You've got to bow your neck right now as the Wildcat defense.
First down for Godby inside the Wildcat 15. They can pick up a first down about the 2-yard line. They didn't even let the chains get set here. They run the play inside the 5. Chambers almost looked like he was going to take it to the house there, and they're going to be close to first down yardage.
Yeah, they found something on this quarterback run. Either they're seeing something, Mike, with this Wildcat defense, or they're just running him. We have to do something. I don't know if I wouldn't put Chestnut on him and spy him wherever he went.
Timeout on the field now. The Wildcats, the ball's going to be at the 5-yard line. So, we've got about a minute and 50 seconds here. The Wildcats will get the football back one way or the other here, you would think, but we want to keep them out of the end zone before the first half ends. 12-3 ball game, and kind of like you expect in a district contest, a tight ball game, but you feel like the Wildcats have really had opportunities in their end of the field. We've had to settle for 2 field goals, one of them 44 yards, one of them 35 yards, 2 great field goals by Brock Boatwright, but in those situations, we'd love to have touchdowns.
Here's the thing, though, Mike. They got 3 points, so we hadn't gave up a touchdown yet, so we're making them settle for a field goal, too. We need to make them settle for another one right here. 12-6 is way better than 12-10 at halftime.
It sure would be. Godby's with the football. They've got a second down, and call it 1 from the 5-yard line. Looked to me like,
3 wide.
The Saints came down the field late there, Kyle. It looked to me like they had the ball around the 13. Should have been close to the 3, I think. I don't think they set the chains right here.
Got to be watching quarterback running here.
The ball's on the ground. Chambers is back there to get it, and he's going to fire it out of bounds. That's got to be a consideration for grounding. He just picked it up and tossed it out of bounds. It didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
No, and he wasn't outside the tackle box neither. I don't see a flag anywhere, though.
I mean, given where the ball rolled to and the fact that he had to run back to get it, you could say he was outside the tackle box, but he just picked it up and slung it out of bounds, nowhere near the line of scrimmage. And quite honestly, if that's me, the intent there obviously was just to throw it away. So 3rd down play now. They call it incomplete, no flag. 3rd down, they're going to run it straight ahead, and they're going to get a first down inside the 5, down close to the 2.
Oh, they didn't score.
Well, the officials are going to let him just keep pounding his way down in there. They don't blow the whistle, and they call it a touchdown. Clark, hard running inside the 5-yard line.
Yep, not what we was looking for, man. We needed to stop there. We needed at least hold them to a field goal here, but we will have a minute 37 coming back on the clock to see if we can do something with the football.
Well, almost disaster there for Godby with the ball getting away from the quarterback. He had to scramble back there to get it. Picked it up, just flung it out of bounds. I don't like that. I'm not saying necessarily it should have been a grounding call, but it could have been. I felt like it could have been easily. Extra point on the way is good. So this ball game, that was 12-3 a moment ago. Godby's going to come down and answer here, get a touchdown, and make it a 12-10 game. Like you said, Kyle, the Wildcats will have a minute and a half here before the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. We're looking forward to that. Got a lot to talk about, man. I know we got a tight ball game here. We're going to talk about this game and what the Cats need to do in the second half, but a lot to talk about at halftime, man. The number one team, well, I guess technically because Texas has been ranked one, the number one team in the country went down last week.
Yeah. They're still, they got a lot of fight. They fought back, and I think for a lot of Georgia fans I'm talking to, they feel like they won the game. That's sad for a Georgia fan right now. As good as they are, I feel like they got to win by losing is amazing to me.
Well, we'll talk about that, and I'll give you my thoughts on it, and for sure, what a win for Alabama. But some big games coming up this weekend as teams getting set to do battle this weekend, and I was going to say tomorrow, but here we are on a Thursday night, so it won't be tomorrow. It'll be Saturday for college football.
There's a lot of slipping going on. We picked the kickoff there, Mike, and our guy just slips down at the 25-yard line. I mean, he's got room to run, and both teams are slipping a lot on the field out there tonight.
Not to pick on the Bulldogs, but who do the Seminoles have this week? You got Clemson this week, right?
Yeah, man. It don't matter who we got this week. Mike Norrell don't know how to find a win in Tallahassee right now, and he's looking every way possible, and I don't know if he'll find another one, Mike. So.
First down and 10, Cats. Register in the shotgun. Hudson Register takes the snap. He's going to try to run out of there because he was under pressure from the get-go. And Register is going to get back close to the line of scrimmage, but they got him by a shoestring that time. I thought he was going to get out of there and get some yardage, but he gets tackled in the backfield, a loss of 1 for the Cats.
Clock's running. I don't know how many timeouts we got. So we should have 3, shouldn't we, Mike? Or are we just going to try to run the clock out here?
I feel like we used 1, but we should have at least 2.
Come on, man. You got a minute left. Let's go.
Second down play, Register under all kind of pressure again, has to fire it out of there, out to the sideline, and it's going to be incomplete, and that'll stop the clock. So the clock is stopped, but here's the danger of using timeouts and stopping the clock. If you don't get a first down here, Kyle, you got to give the ball back to them.
Yep, you got to be careful here. You about got to get a first down, Mike, or they're going to get the football back, and they have 2 timeouts. So they're getting pressure up the middle. They haven't been doing that all night, and I don't know what's going on with the offensive line. It was something we got to get figured out.
12-10 ball game. Register's going to take the snap. We're going to run it straight ahead this time. We're going to get a first down and more. Out across the 40-yard line, 45 to the 50, and across midfield. The Wildcats a huge run that time. Kanias Williams gets the carry.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, he was shot out of a cannon, Mike. Great run. Let's go move the football here. If we got 2 timeouts, 46 seconds left, and we're on their side of the football field right now.
Timeout on the field, and I was wondering if he was going to get back in the game. We saw Kennedy there, and Nick Williams was in the backfield, Chase Phillips, and so Kanias comes in there, and he was right on time. The Wildcats catch Godby looking for a passing play there on third down, and Kanias Williams runs straight up the gut and down to the 45 of Godby. So now, with 46 seconds on the clock, Kyle, now instead of protecting against maybe a punt and Godby getting the ball back, now the Wildcats have a chance to go here and score.
Go be aggressive. It's time to be aggressive. I can tell you, great call by Coach Mays there on the draw. It was a draw, too. He drops back, and it's a straight draw, and Kanias was shot out of a cannon. Great run by Kanias Williams.
And you don't see those draw plays.
No, it kind of went out of football. It's crazy.
I know you're too young to remember it, but that old Dallas Cowboy draw play, Tony Dorsett, get it on the draw. And
I remember Emmett. I don't remember much about Tony, though.
First down play, Register's under pressure here, and he's going to get sacked in the backfield.
It's a complete communication on the offensive line is absolutely horrible right now. We're getting so much pressure up the middle. Nobody touched him, Mike. And they're blitzing. They're blitzing the A gap. They're blitzing the B gap. We're not picking anything up.
Second down play now for the Cats. The clock's running here, so after the sack, everything kind of changes in the final minute. You go from being aggressive now to, after taking the big sack, you got to be careful. So second down play.
That's probably the last play of the half.
Pass to the right side here is called over there, and he's going to be tackled. That's probably going to end the half, and the Wildcats are going to take a 12-10 lead into the locker room. So the Wildcats able to have the lead here on the road against Godby and the Cougars, but had a chance here late in the half to try and go score. That sack kind of pushed us back. So Wildcats will come out in the second half, regroup, see if we can get a big win on the road. But Godby will get the ball to start the second half. and we'll see where it goes from there.
I feel like a lot of missed opportunities in the first half, man. We get the ball, we're settling for field goals. We got a chance right here before half to take the momentum, to go down, drive, even get a field goal, and we take a big sack. You can't do that. I mean, hey, it's a 12-10 ball game. We got the lead. Get into halftime. Let's figure the stuff out. They are blitzing A and B gap. They figured out something with the offensive line. We got to figure that out. I'm telling you, Mike, if we don't, it's going to be a long second half.
Tough end to the first half for the Cats, but we still got a 2-point lead, 12-10. The Wildcats with the advantage on the road. We're going to come back with our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. We'll take an extended timeout here, about 5 minutes. But, Kyle, a lot to talk about. We'll talk about this second half of the season for the Wildcats, where we go from here. Of course, I talked about the fact that we'll play Swanee next week, but 3 district games for the Cats here in the second half of the season. And those 3 district games will be critical. And depending on the outcome here tonight, we'll know where we need to go from here. But we'll talk about the Wildcats' second half of the season tonight. We'll talk about this first half somewhat. Then we'll talk about some college football, get a little rundown from you for the NFL, and a little bit of Major League Baseball postseason. A lot to talk about at halftime.
Yep, can't wait, Mike. Let's take a little 5-minute break. This is a huge, I'm telling you, this is a huge halftime break for your Wildcats right now. This game, first district game, it's 12-10. You don't need to lose this football game tonight, and you got some stuff to figure out. Godby's got the momentum right now, so hopefully Coach Mays is getting that figured out on the sideline right now.
Got to capitalize on some opportunities. Godby's going to get the ball to start the second half. We'll talk about that when we come back. John, we'll take about a 5-minute break here, and I'll let you know when we're ready to get back on the air, and we'll come back with the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen, St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Hi, I'm Gary Sinise. Our veterans put everything on the line to protect our freedom. We may never be able to repay them for their sacrifice, but we can show them just how much we appreciate all they've done. You can help by simply sharing your time, lending a warm smile, a supportive hand, or a sympathetic ear to someone who needs it. Everyone could do something to make veterans know just how much we appreciate their service. please visit www.volunteer.va.gov. What will you do?
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing is located in Glen St. Mary, building trust with quality work and dependability. Wildcat Radio is happy to be partnered with Robbie Foster and Foster's General Contracting this year. Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing, your hometown full-service plumbing and general contracting company. We're here to serve all your new construction and remodeling needs, both residential and commercial. Do you have plumbing needs? We do service calls and offer free estimates for any repair, big or small. Call us anytime, 904-653-1136. That's Foster's General Contracting. You can also go online to fostersgeneralcontracting.com. Locally owned and operated and has proudly served Baker County since 2006. Let's go Wildcat. Tailored Healthcare Clinic right there in McClenny on South 5th Street. 259-5929 is the number. They offer primary care, traditional primary care services through the insurance, direct primary care memberships for an affordable monthly plan. They've got lots of different services they offer. Hormone replacements, one of the things they do, medical weight loss, aesthetic treatments, including Botox. Give them a call, 259-5929.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat. Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Well, we've been fast and furious here tonight, watching the Wildcats do battle on the road against Tallahassee Godby here, live from Gene Cox Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. The Godby Cougars hosting the Baker County Wildcats. This is a little bit of a change, Kyle. You know, the last several years, the Wildcats have been in the district with teams around and in and around the Jacksonville area, Baldwin, Yulee, some of the teams that we've done battle with in the district here over the past few years. Before that, you know, you had Bishop Kenny and teams like that we did battle with inside the district. But now the Wildcats are kind of going west a little bit. We've got Wakulla. Wakulla's over in Crawfordville, Florida, and then you've got Swanee and Live Oak, and you've got Tallahassee Godby. So three teams that are out west from where the Wildcats are. So a little bit of a change up in the district schedule and the alignment this year for the Wildcats. But, you know, and the other thing is it's just a three-team district. So I'm sorry, just a four-team district. So 3 games that the Wildcats will play against 3 opponents. So it makes it even more critical when you only have 3 district games that each one is so important, you know. If all the teams, you know, beat each other up and you end up with a couple of teams with 2-1 records, then of course you could have some ties. But you know that somebody's going to go through the district schedule undefeated. So with only 3 games, you really want to be that team that's 3-0.
Yeah, you do. And I don't understand what high school, I mean, what they're doing with the districts. I have no idea. It makes no sense why we're going out to Tallahassee in a district that we're in. But, hey, you got people that are paying a lot of money that's got all the answers. Same time with college football. Nothing. I mean, to me, the NIL and all this in college football is the same thing that's going on with high school right now without the money. And the money's coming to high school, Mike. If it ain't already there yet, it's coming to high school. They are ruining what this sport's supposed to be about. High school football is the best time that ever happened in your life. You should be in a district. You shouldn't have to travel 155 miles to play in a district. They're just, the whole thing's a mess, man. And college football is what I grew up on. It is completely ruined now. It'll never be the same. Nick Saban did the best thing that I've ever seen anybody do. You know what he did?
He walked away.
He got out. You know why he got out?
Well,
so he knew that he wasn't going to go coach a guy that's going to make as much money, or not as much as Nick Saban, but close to $1 million, and tell him what to do, and he's going to listen to him. Nick Saban's a genius, man. I'm telling you. And they have ruined these people that's got money in their pocket. They're ruined it. They're ruining the sport.
Well, you went off there because
I did go off because
I was just talking about district and alignment, but you're right. You know,
all the way around.
Within the district, you used to have rivalries that you would have from time to time that developed within your district, and you play those games for a few years. But the FHSAA has been realigning districts now every couple of years, and sometimes you end up with the same group of teams, sometimes you don't. So this year's a little bit different for the Cats. We're going to see how it goes from here. We'll take on Sewanee in the coming week, and we'll talk about the schedule here for just a moment. But tonight, so far, Kyle, 12-10 ball game. Wildcats on the road taking on Tallahassee Godby, and just give me your thoughts on where we go from here as far as Godby's going to get the ball to start the second half. So what do the Wildcats need to do to start the second half on the right foot?
We have got on defense. We got to come out. The quarterback's a threat to run. He can throw. He can run. We got to stop the run first. To me, we've basically been playing a straight. I've never seen. We're playing a cover two. We have got to get out of that. We got to get out of that, Mike. We're not getting over the top. And the middle of the field. We leave the middle of the field open all the time. So I don't know what we're trying to do in the secondary right now, but it's hurt us all year. Anytime we play a team that can throw the ball a little bit, we've been hurt. It's something we got to figure out. Offensively, run the ball, run the football. To me, that's what we got to do. Get inside the red zone. We got to get touchdowns, not field goals.
I like the second half of what you said there. I like the fact that you're talking about running the football. I think the Wildcats got away from the run a little bit there a couple of times on a couple of those drives. We can run the football here against this Godby football team. There are some pass plays that are open. We had a deep one down the middle that just, for whatever reason, whether the ground caused it there or whether it came out right before he went to the ground, either way, there's some passing plays that are there, but I'm with you. Establish the ground game in the second half. The first thing that I think, the Wildcat defense needs to set the tone here in the second half, get a stop. Get a stop, first of all, get the ball back from Godby. And I told you how critical it is to have a two-possession lead, right? So you get a two-possession lead again. You want to get the football back and go up two possessions. The worst thing that can happen for the Wildcats here is for you to allow Godby to come out first drive of the second half, score, and take the lead in this game, in a game that they were down two possessions in the first half. So Cats need to stop to start in the second half, run the football, get this thing back out to a two-possession game, and then manage it from there.
Yep, very critical to get the stop coming out in the second half, I think, for this Wildcat defense.
a lot of people sitting at home probably thinking, yeah, it's easier said than done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But hey, that's the good part about our job, and the people sitting at home. They ain't got to do it. We can talk about it.
That's right. Well, let's talk about that schedule a little bit because, Kyle, we went through the first half of the season. It would have been 5 games. The Ponte Vedra game will now officially be off of the Wildcat schedule for this year, so we won't be playing Ponte Vedra. But move to the second half now. We went through the whole first half with no district games. Now, Kyle, 2 or 3 of the first 4 weeks of the second half are district ball games. So here's how it looks. Tonight on the road at Godby. Next week, a 7:30 ball game over at Sewanee in Live Oak. And then we'll take a break from district for a week. We'll go down to face satellite. That'll be on the 18th. And then the 25th, we come back on the road to take on Wakulla. No, I'm sorry, back at home. Back at home to take on Wakulla. So we don't have to go to Crawfordville this year. They'll come to us. But what I'm telling you, 3 of the next 4 games are all district ball games.
Oh, yeah. And that's how it's set up. And that's what we talked about at the beginning of the year, though, Mike. offensively, I think defensively we got an identity. We can stop the run. What I'm worried about defense that I'm seeing now, Mike, is we're not figuring out how to stop the pass. I think people see it on film. If you can throw the football against us, you got something you can do. Offensively, we are finding an identity that we can do something. We can run the ball. The quarterback's getting a lot more confidence. I'm very proud of Register. I think he's grew up this year, and that's what you want to do, though. You want to get to the point in the season where it's in district time, it's time to play football. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Hudson's done a good job. Wildcats have a lot of good football players on the offensive side of the ball. You talk about, Chase Phillips. You talk about Nick Williams. You talk about Kanias Williams. You talk about Keyshawn Kennedy, who's done a nice job running the football. Hudson Register at quarterback is, he's just a junior. He's still a young player in his own right. But Hudson, he's so big and he's so strong that you think he's older than he is. But he's just a junior, and Hudson Register has, like you said, he's developed so much this year. He's throwing the football great. He's running the football great. He runs that zone read very well. He does a really good job leading this football team. And you also mentioned Hudson Hodges. There's a lot of guys on this offensive side of the ball that can do some things with it. And I don't remember the last couple of years that we've had that many guys that you felt like could, I'm not saying everybody has breakaway speed, but threats for a touchdown, with a lot of different positions there. So I like this Wildcat offense. I'd feel really good about it if we saw them taking advantage of all these opportunities.
Yep. Missed opportunities right now is all we're seeing. So, hey, start taking opportunities in the red zone, turn field goals into touchdowns. I think we'll be fine, Mike. I think we got a good start in front of us.
Well, we're on the road, Tallahassee Godby. The Wildcats with a 12-10 lead here at the half. Godby's going to get the ball to start the second half in just a few minutes. But, Kyle, here on our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report, we always got to needle some fans. We always got to talk about some stuff, and listen, as bad as I want to say it, it's not a great year for the Gators, and I'm not claiming that by any stretch of the imagination. But I will tell you this, Kyle, going back to my life over the past 21, 22 years, I spent a lot of time in Alabama, man, and my wife was a big Alabama fan, and she was from Alabama, and she would have been really proud of that Alabama football team and the performance they put on last week against Georgia. Now, Georgia fans, you're right. You remember what you were saying a minute ago about Georgia fans thinking that was a win. If you go back to the 1994 Florida State game, that Florida was winning 31-3 in the fourth quarter. Florida State came all the way back, and Bobby Bowden elected to kick the extra point to tie the football game, and it was 31-31. Well, it was a tie. Yep. They didn't win the game, but Florida State fans really came out of that game feeling like they won.
Absolutely.
And Florida fans were like, "Oh my gosh, we were winning 31-3." Well, I didn't get that same feeling because here's why: Georgia came down, took the lead, and right at that moment, you were thinking, "Man, they came all the way back and they got the lead." Well, guess what Alabama did? Yeah. They answered them, and you know what? 17-year-old receiver, and he goes down the field, and then Georgia had a chance. They had a chance after that. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Georgia lost that game, Kyle, and the big thing to me was Alabama really established defensive presence in the first half and really put Georgia in a position they haven't been in. Now, I will give all the credit to that Georgia coaching staff. They made some adjustments. They did some things, and they came back. But, listen, it's still a loss, man, and here's where you're at. You almost lost to Kentucky. Kentucky, you get a 1-point win against Kentucky, and then you lose to Alabama on the road. Georgia's got some tough games coming up. Now, I know their fans are all thinking they're a lock for the playoffs. I don't know. They got to play Texas. They got to play Tennessee. You telling me they don't drop one of those?
I think they do. I think they dropped one of those, Mike. Great football game, though. Georgia and Alabama. I'm telling you, it was an absolute. It was a great football game on both sides. Georgia. These Georgia fans, they kill me so bad because, I do want to say Georgia is a great football team. They are. Right now, they are a great football team. But absolutely. I've got guys telling me, oh, man, did you hear Kirby's speech in the locker room? We're fighters. You lost the football game, man. And that goes all the way back, man, to before the last few years. These guys ain't never won anything since 1980, Mike. I wasn't born in 1980. So, they have no idea how to be winners right now. I love them. They're a good football team. If I had to bet money, they're going to make the playoffs this year. They are. should have made the playoffs last year. Guess what? They got my Florida State football team knocked out of the playoffs because they couldn't beat Alabama. So it's 2 times in a row they've lost to Alabama. They're just so you don't know what to take with these fans, man. But Georgia is a good football team.
They're just fans. They're just fans. And listen, they love their team as much as anybody. I think the biggest thing with the Georgia fans for me is that I never knew that there were so many of them because they came from nowhere. But here's the thing:
1980, man. I mean, that's out of the woods that we'd never seen before. I mean, it just come crawling out of the woods.
I had to remind some folks. So if you were born, let's just say you were born in the year 1980. Well, if you were born in the year 1980, Florida has won more times in this series than Georgia has. 24 to 20 over the last 44 years. And so in my lifetime and going back in those last 30 or 40 years, Florida has owned that conversation. Now, I know we're not talking about Florida versus Georgia right now. Georgia's a better program, no doubt about it. And I don't know that Florida's ever going to get back to where they were. We'll see. But right now, Georgia fans should be excited and happy that every week when their team takes the field, they got a chance to win. Not only that, they do have a chance to get to the playoffs. If they win that game against Texas, that game against Tennessee, looking at their schedule for the rest of the way, they're probably going to get in, even with the loss to Alabama. But there's going to be some exciting games for them down the road. Now, on the other hand, Alabama, now they got to protect, right? I mean, you just had the biggest win that you can have at home against Georgia. Now Alabama's got to continue to move down the schedule, and we'll see how they do. But Kyle, looking at some games this weekend, your Noles taking on Clemson. Last week you had a tough one. You went on the road to Southern Methodist University, a team that, for lack of a better term, basically had the death penalty. Came back from that. Now SMU beating FSU. It just doesn't seem right, does it?
No, it don't, Mike. And I'm telling you, Mike Norvell's got a big problem in Tallahassee right now. He's got to figure out what he's got going on, what players he can keep. The recruiting class is a mess. I don't see them, Mike, and I hate to say this about my team because I'm probably the biggest Florida State fan that you've ever met. And he's got some kind of culture problem down there right now that I don't know if they're going to get figured out. He may lose his job. We owe him a bunch of money. He's got 2 years to figure it out. I don't know if he'll figure it out. And I don't see us winning but maybe one more game this year, and I hate to say that. It's hard in my heart to say that. But we are. How do you go from 13-0 before you lose to Georgia in a game that these Georgia fans, they beat us 63-3? We had 18 starters out. But how do you go from?
You can't use that excuse, Kyle.
That's not an excuse. It's the truth. But how do you go from 13-0 to 1-11, Mike? It is unprecedented, and it's a terrible situation in Tallahassee right now.
Well, the reason you can do that, though, Kyle, is what you were talking about before. Now, I know we didn't want to get off on a tangent and go down that road tonight, but what's happening in the world of college football is that's exactly right. Unless you're one of the top, what I'm going to say, 6 or 8 programs in the country right now that are truly committed to spending the money that you need to spend to be one of those top 6 or 8 programs, then the rest of those guys are going to be competing in the transfer portal. You're going to be competing for, recruits and everything else just to stay relevant to some degree, Kyle. And unfortunately for the Seminoles, some of the players that they thought were going to be dynamic this year haven't played out. And it starts with the line of scrimmages. It starts in that offensive line, defensive line. It's across the board. I don't think FSU is going to go 1-11. I think there's going to be some bright spots during the year. But you're right, and it's the same thing that I see with Florida. Florida. Let me tell you what the danger Florida's got right now. They're in a position where they're going to play UCF, who really used to be a team that you would have never even put on the field with Florida. Florida, if they lose to UCF at home, how big of a laughingstock has Florida become? Seriously,
Yeah, and Dan Mullen, I think Mullen's coaching for his job this weekend. I don't know if they fire him now or later.
It's not Mullen, it's Napier.
Oh, Napier, I'm sorry. Napier is coaching for his job this weekend. They're going to fire him now or at the end of the year, but either way he's getting fired. I think everybody knows that. But
Wildcats and Godby going to get back to it. I got a couple more thoughts that I want to throw to you. But listen, I want to thank you for listening to the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. We're about to get it underway here in the second half, Colin. We need to pull these Wildcats through, and we'll talk a little bit more about college football and some other things a little bit later on. Godby going to return the second half kickoff, and the Wildcats do a nice job on coverage. It was a high short kick from Boatwright, and we'll stop them around the 27-yard line.
Well, pooch kick, Mike. I like that.
Yeah, I want to get to it. There was a couple more things. We just ran out of time there at halftime I wanted to get to, but, here's the truth. The truth is there's some good games. No matter all the state that we talk about these different teams being in, Kyle, when Saturday gets here, I'm going to be in front of the TV and I'm going to be watching because there's some good games coming on. And you're still going to be rooting for the guys, but I tell you, it gets frustrating sometimes, for sure.
It does, but it's still college football, and we still all love it. So
Chambers goes straight back to pass here. He's under pressure this time, and the Wildcats do exactly what we needed to do to start this second half. We're going to get a big sack on the quarterback in the backfield, and he had time to get rid of it, Kyle. He just made a bad decision there, allowed himself to get sacked in the backfield. That's a huge loss on first down.
Great play by Owen Hodges, 21, on the Wildcat defense. He did, you're right, Mike. He could have thrown it away. He thought he could get around Owen, and Owen said that's not happening. Huge play right here for the first play of the second half for the Baker County Wildcats.
Yeah, we'll call it an 8-yard loss. It'll be second down and 18 for Godby back to the 20-yard line. They started at 29, so really a 9-yard loss, 19. Second down and 19 now for Godby. The Wildcats do a great job. We talked about getting a stop here is so important to start the second half. Chambers in the shotgun, takes a snap. He's rolling to his right. He's under pressure, and a little inside handoff coming back the other way to Clark, and Clark's going to be out near midfield. What a play for Godby.
Great play for Godby. They ran a counter back the other way, and it fooled everybody. Everybody's eyes was on the quarterback, and they ran it back the other way, and they're out to the 50-yard line, Mike.
Yeah, that was a good play. And earlier in the game, they had a second and 19. Same thing. They got big yardage on that second and 19, and I didn't want deja vu, but they got it. First down for Godby out near midfield. And Chambers is going to go shotgun here again.
Oh,
fumble, and the ball's on the ground.
We got it.
And Wildcats are going to get it. Big turnover for the Cats.
Yep, that looks like Case Foster had picked up the fumble right there. What was it, the inside pitch?
Yeah, he was looking to pitch the ball inside, but
lost it before he pitched.
I think the running back went the wrong way, honestly. That's what it looked like to me.
Great stop by the Wildcat defense right now. Now, again, Mike, we got the ball inside there. We got the ball on our side of the field. Can we do something with it? And we do not need to kick a field goal right here.
First down and 10 Cats. They get a big turnover, so basically they get the big stop they need to start the second half.
Oh.
Inside handoff, we put the ball back on the ground, and Godby's going to have it. Register went to the inside fake on the zone read that time. He went to hand it off and pull it back out, and as he did, lost the football, and Godby's going to have it. First down and 10 going back the other way. Turnovers on back-to-back plays.
Yep. Worst thing you could have did right there, Mike. I mean, we got a great chance, great opportunity to come out here and get some momentum, and we turn the ball right back over.
That one's tough because you're right. I was talking about it. Set up for us there to go get a 2-possession lead again.
Yep.
Godby with the football now from the 45-yard line. First down and 10, going the other way. Moving right to left across your radio dial. Chambers back to throw. He's got time this time, and now the Red Sea parts, and Chambers going to run to the left side, and he's going to get big yardage into Wildcat territory down to the 46-yard line. Call it 8 yards, and it'll be second down and 2.
Yep. I don't think we got anybody spying him out. Do you? I see nobody out. He's running, and we got secondary people's coming up to tackle him. You got to put somebody on this quarterback. He's looking to run the football.
I mean, on that play, we had good pressure inside, but then once that breaks down and the pocket comes clear, then he's got plenty of room to run. So you're right. It would be nice if we had a guy waiting just outside there to say, okay, I'm going to go run him down. But
we got a guy down. It looks like cramps.
Yeah. The teams are going to walk to the sideline for a quick timeout here, and we're right at 10:05 to go, third quarter. Wildcats with a 2-point lead, 12-10. But Godby, after turnovers by each team within the first 2 minutes of the third quarter here, Godby is sitting in a position where they've got a second down and a short 2 to get a first down.
Yep. I'll tell you, man, this high school football, momentum. You can't say it enough, man. Right? We could have took it. We didn't take it. Now we got to stop it, Mike.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. The Wildcats had a chance, like you said. We got the turnover we need. In big games, you got to have turnovers, big plays. We got a big turnover right there, and we gave it right back. Second down and 2. Chambers going to throw it to the left side. He's got a receiver and catch made inside the 30-yard line, out of bounds at the 26.
Unbelievable, man. I don't know what we're running out. It's cover 2, and the safety cannot get over the top, and we never run cover 2. I have no idea what's going on with this Wildcat secondary tonight.
First down and 10 now, Godby at the 26-yard line. They're going to run 3 receivers now to the right side of the field, 1 to the left side. Back in the backfield is Clark. First down and 10. They're going to fire 1 to the right side. That ball is incomplete, and
Get on it,
incomplete pass. They just needed to throw it forward.
Where are they marking that, Mike?
Well, we'll just have to see. But, if the quarterback throws the ball forward, it's a forward pass. It should be incomplete. But they were following it like it was a fumble. We'll see what they call it on the field.
That's a fumble.
But you got to have possession. So even if they call it a fumble, somebody had to possess the ball before it goes out of bounds for it to be a turnover. So let's just see what they rule here on the field.
Yeah, I just want to see where they spotted it.
They were trying to swing the pass out to the right side. It looked to me like the ball went forward from the quarterback's hand. So to me, it should have been an incomplete pass from the get-go. We'll see what the officials rule here.
I don't think they know what the rule might. They are. They're talking about it like we are right now.
I could have been wrong, but I felt like the quarterback threw the ball ahead to the receiver. Now, it was close.
Yep. I felt like it was behind and it went out of bounds, and they're trying to figure out the spot. But we'll see. I don't think we recovered the ball.
Well, that's the thing. If nobody gained possession before the ball went out of bounds, then it's going to be their ball from that spot. So you're going to get a personal foul against the Wildcats here and a personal foul against Godby. So those are going to offset, it looks like. And where are they spotting the football?
It's like they're not on scrimmage, Mike. I think you're going to be right. No, they are. That's where it went out of bounds. So nobody recovered the football, and they're going to spot it back.
Well, I don't see. They haven't placed the football down yet.
Yeah, that's back.
Okay, at the 45.
Yeah, they got it. It is.
So it's got to be football at the 45. I'm just not sure after all the. So.
Yeah. Let's say 30-yard loss.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge loss. So they did call it. You were right. They called it a fumble on the field. The ball goes all the way back to the 45, goes out of bounds. Nobody recovered it over there, and then you had a couple of personal foul penalties that are going to offset. So I guess they're calling those personal foul offsettings after the play.
Yes.
So we're not replaying down or anything like that here. We're going. It'll be should be what, second down?
Second and miles. I don't know. I'll let you do the yardage on that. My math ain't that good.
Well, the ball's sitting on the 45, and they got to get to the 16 for a first down. So basically 30. You're basically second down and 30 on the possession. But I guess to me, that's really tough. That's really tough in high school to work that out. But
oh yeah,
it was a fumble behind the line. So
that's what they called. No way. Who knows?
Oh,
the thing about high school,
yeah,
instant replay, man. You don't have it. So what they call is what you got to go by.
Well, and it's tough, when you're in an enclosed booth where you don't even have crowd noise coming in here, and they don't have microphones on these referees. So we're just trying to interpret, just like everybody else is, But on the field, the play was a pass to the right side. He was just trying to hit a little quick hitter to the receiver from the slot. The ball never made it and went backwards, and so all the way back to the 45-yard line. It's going to be second down, and we're going to call it 29 from the 45-yard line for Godby. Huge opportunity here for the Wildcat defense. Second down play. Chambers is in the shotgun. We're under 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Pressure.
Chambers is going to set up a little screen play. The Wildcats had a chance to make a tackle there. He got out of it, and he's got room, and he's got the 15, he's at the 10, he's at the 5, and that's a touchdown for Godby on a play that we should have had him tackled after maybe a 5-yard gain.
Yep. We had it blew up. Great play call for Godby. We had it blew up in the backfield, missed the tackle, and he goes down the sideline for 50 yards, and it's a touchdown for Godby. And that's the last thing that these Wildcats needed to happen right now. It is, you have to make tackles when you got a chance, Mike.
Kicker on the field to attempt the extra point for Godby. It's a 16-12 lead right now for Godby, a chance to make it a 5-point game. And I tell you, we talk about opportunities tonight, Kyle. You don't want to be the night of missed opportunities, and the Cats have had chances to make tackles, and we just haven't done it.
No, we missed too many tackles.
Extra points on the way, and it's a good one, and it's a 17-12 ball game, Kyle, and that's a 14 unanswered points now for Godby as they've come back from a 12-3 deficit in this game to take a 17-12 lead against these Wildcats. So we talked about scenarios for the second half. The Wildcats needed a stop, needed to go get some points to make it a two-possession game. Well, now you've got to answer.
Yep, yeah, and that's why you find out what you're made of, though, Mike. Go answer. You know what I mean? You got a guy down there. Go answer. You got Redshirts. He's playing with confidence. Let the man go answer. Let's see what the Wildcats have got right here. Big time disappointment on the defense right here to give up a play. They was in position to make the play, Mike.
Well, not only that, Kyle, I think it's the down and distance situations.
Oh, man.
Two times tonight on second downs and 19, they've gotten a first down right away. And then on that time, we're talking about second down and 29, Kyle. Second down, 29. Not only do they get the 29 they need for the first down, he gets 45 yards for a touchdown.
Oh.
Those are just things, as a team, you cannot allow that to happen.
No, you can't. But you also got to answer. So we got a chance right here offensively. Let's answer. Let's see if we grew up enough to answer offensively. We've always asked the defense to step up and make a statement. It's the offensive turn.
It's time. Wildcats get a touchback here, so we're going to start out at the 20-yard line. Trailing now for the first time tonight, 17-12 in this ball game. The Wildcats had led the entire way until just a moment ago with 9:16 to go here in the third quarter. So second half, you're going to have to come out, take control, see what the Wildcat offense can do. We're on the field now from the 20. Hudson Register in there at quarterback for the Cats. Looks like Keyshawn Kennedy lines up alongside of him. 4 receiver set, and we're going to get them to jump off sides here, I thought, but no flag.
We didn't snap it.
First down and 10, well, if they come in the neutral zone, it's automatic in high school. So Hudson hard count again. We're going to get the 5 yards this time.
I don't know.
Yeah, they threw the flag.
They got it. They should have got it the first time.
Yeah, I thought they came in the neutral zone the first time, but they get it here, second down. First down and 5 now for the Cats after the 5-yard penalty mark-off. Keyshawn Kennedy is the back. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right for the Wildcat offense. Register in the shotgun from the 25-yard line. Quick pass to the left side. A catch is made right at the first down marker. Breaking tackles, getting out across the 35, getting out across the 40-yard line. He's gone 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, down to the 25-yard line, pushed out of bounds, deep inside Godby territory. So just a little quick hitter to the left side and some broken tackles, and the Wildcats are in business.
That's what they're doing, Mike. They are flooding the middle. They're blitzing A and B gats. Great call by Mays, getting the ball out quick on the edge, and we are inside the 20-yard line right now.
Was that Chase Phillips on the catch?
I couldn't tell. Could you?
I could tell by the speed. I think.
Yeah, it looks like Chase Phillips that was running away from people. But
first down play here from the 19-yard line now. They're getting the chain set and a chance for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it was Chase Phillips.
We're just 3 minutes into the second half. Register in the shotgun here. First down and 10 from the 19 of Godby. Register fires one to the right side. That play took a little bit longer than they needed it to develop. It's incomplete, running to the right.
Foot and open. Let's get back to running the ball right at them. You're inside the 20 right now. You've been running the ball at them all night long. Let's power the ball at these guys right now and see what we can do.
Well, I feel like if we're going to throw the football right now, Kyle, what you said a moment ago is right. You got to get it out of his hands quick so you don't have time for the 3-step drop, which is what we tried on that play. So second down play here now. Kennedy in the backfield. Register in the gun. Snap back to Register. Quick throw to the right side is going to be caught inside the 19 down to the 12-yard line. Get a number on that. Robert Chick. There you go. 16.
Robert Chick.
Third down now. Third down and 1. 9-yard gain on the little pass completion. So Register 2 of 3 to start the second half. Inside handoff. This is Kennedy, and he's going to get the first down for the Cats. And we're going to get it inside the 10-yard line to the 7. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal here, Mike. We got to cash in on this.
First and goal inside the 7. Yeah, big opportunity here. And I like that second pass, the one to Chick there, because Chick's a great receiver as far as catching the football and getting the yardage that you need. And I like the fact that he didn't go to that 3-step drop. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out of his hands. Quick throw.
Let's see. I would expect to see the quarterback keep it right here. Register keep it. Let's see.
First down and goal from the 7. Register running the football to the right side. He's inside the 5. Flag comes flying in. and that's not a good place to see the flag come flying in from that side. Register would have gotten down to around the 4-yard line. It would have been 2nd and goal from the 4, but I think this is going to be holding.
Yeah, no. Not a good flag at this point on the field.
Wildcats will back it up 10 yards here. A chance to answer the touchdown by Godby. Godby comes out to start the second half with a touchdown against the Cats to make it a 17-12 Godby lead. Now the Cats need an answer. We had it 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Now it's going to be 1st and goal from the 17-yard line.
Yeah, that's not good, Mike. We need a big play here. I'd still run it at them.
Register in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Looking across the middle. He's under pressure, rolling to his right. Fires one underneath. It's going to be out of bounds. Just got rid of it there. He was under a little bit of pressure, had to roll to his right. 2nd down and goal.
Great job of growing up by the quarterback out there. Early in the year, that would have been an interception. He'd have tried to do too much. He throws that ball away. He knows it's 1st and goal. Great play by Register.
And he's got a good awareness to get away from that rush. You know, you saw him step away from the rush there a little bit to the right side, throw it out of bounds. Wildcats come back, 2nd down and goal from the 17.
Mike, I want you to watch these 2 middle linebackers. They have fired every time through the A and B gap. They are coming. We got to have an answer for that.
2 left, 2 right for the Cats. Pass to the left side. Register had to get rid of it before the receiver made his turn there, so now 3rd down and goal. Just guys not on the same page.
No, that was a play that was open. That was Phillips out there on the left. We ran a little out route, and he didn't get his head turned around for the ball come out. And I think Register had time there. He may have hurried that one, just with all the pressure. There's pressure coming, man, up the middle. We have got to figure that out.
3 receivers to the left this time for the Cats. 3rd down play, Kennedy in the backfield. Register with the snap, rolling to his left. Hudson fires the ball underneath. That's not going to be near enough for the 1st down. We're going to lose yardage. Initially, he's going to fight his way back to the 15, but it's going to be 4th down and goal from the 15-yard line.
Yep, we have no answer for them. They're blitzing the A and B gap. I'm telling y'all every time that they need to make a play, they're blitzing it, and Register has no time to do anything.
4th down now. The Cats.
We're going to kick it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you almost have to. You don't want to leave this possession with no points. Even though you can't take the lead with a field goal, you still make the game 17-15. And guess what, Kyle? If you get another field goal, you're up.
Yep. So, Mr. Automatic, it beats you at the end. I agree. I think you do kick it here. I don't see no way. We're 4th and goal. We ain't like we can get a 1st down, Mike.
No, I mean, if you went for it, you have to score a touchdown. Yeah. So your only option here, I think, is the field goal. The ball's right around the 15-yard line. It'll be a 32-yard field goal for Boatwright. He's made 2 field goals tonight, one from 44, one from 35, and the Cats trailing 17-12. Official timeout as one of the Wildcats was down there. Looks like he's fine. He's getting up on his own feet out there heading to the sideline. Just underway, second half. Both teams have had the football here. 7.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. But within that 5 minutes of this second half, so much has happened, Kyle. We had a turnover by Godby that the Wildcats got. On 1st down, the Wildcats turn it back over to Godby. Then the Wildcats put Godby in a 1st down and 29 situation, 2nd down and 29, and they score a touchdown out of it. So,
and we're going for it here, Mike. I don't understand this call.
Should be 4th down. It looks like the down marker over there says 3rd, but we fire it down inside the 5. We're going to get a flag. We're going to get a flag.
Hey, so that's why we're on the radio, Mike.
If you don't score the touchdown, you go get the pass interference flag. But here's the deal in high school football: that's just going to move it half the distance, so it won't be an automatic 1st down. You got to have the yardage to get a 1st down in this situation.
No, they have the yardage. It'll be 1st and goal. That was at the 17. They should have. It should be a 1st down.
Well, it was a goal situation. You can't earn a 1st down. So on pass interference, it's just going to be.
Let's see what we do.
Yeah, it's just going to be half the distance and replayed it down.
That's still 4th down. You are correct, Mr. Cruz.
Yeah. Now, high school football is not an automatic 1st down on those plays.
So we're taking a timeout to think about it. We may kick it now. I wouldn't kick it now. I'd definitely go for it now.
I mean, I would have kicked it first. I mean, he did get the penalty, but you don't. That's the thing that a lot of people won't understand that rule. But in high school football, it's not an automatic first down on just because it's a 15-yard penalty. Because we were in a 4th and goal situation. Because it's not an automatic first down, you're just going to get half the distance, and you got to do 4th down over.
Yep, the 30-year vet knows what he's talking about here. I'm thinking college and pro rules.
Well, any other level, a personal foul or a pass interference or something like that is an automatic first down. In high school football, you're not going to get that.
I don't know. I feel like you kicked this, Mike. I'd take the points there and trust my defense. I mean, you've been leaning on your defense all year.
Yeah, I would.
They're not. They're going for it.
The ball is marked just inside the 10-yard line, about the 8. So Wildcats run an extra player on right here at the end. You need to hurry. I know they're running out of time.
I would expect Register to keep the ball right here. Let's see.
Register in the shotgun, snap back to him. They're going to a little toss play inside, and that's going to be stuffed at the 10-yard line. So the Wildcats are going to turn it over on downs, and Tallahassee Godby does not get it now. Listen, I don't question coaching at all because I'm not a coach, but here's the thing for me. You got a chance to keep momentum and get points right there. You get points. Yeah. Brock Boatwright is going to kick.
He's automatic, and you make it a game where if you get it to 17-15, you can win it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with you on that one. I think you should have kicked the field goal right there.
I know you want to take the lead back, but you kick the field goal, set the stage, let your defense get a stop, because if you don't get a stop now, they're going to be up 2 possessions. Here we go. Godby takes the ball over at the 11-yard line. They're going to hand the football off on first down. He's running outside. He's got the 15 to the 20, and just running through tackles of these Wildcats is something we haven't seen all year. The Wildcat defense has made tackles and has been a great tackling team all year. Tonight, not so well. Out to the 26, first down Godby.
Yep, these backs are quick, and it seems like if we miss the first tackle, they're 10 to 15 yards down the field pretty quick, Mike.
First down and 10 for Godby out to the 26-yard line now. A little breathing room. They had the ball around the 11 to start the possession, so they get it out to the 26, 15 yards on first down. Quick hitter to the right side, and there's a flag coming down behind the play. They're going to get a block in the back there as the receiver goes down the sideline. He's going to get a big gain out of this, but the flag's going to be over there they're either going to call a hold on the far right side or it's going to be a block in the back over there. Either way, it's coming back.
That's going to be a hold on the corner, Mike. He read it and got pulled down.
Yeah. Wildcat had a chance to make a tackle over there on that far side. You saw the receiver come into him and just make that block and just hold on to him and kept him from making that tackle. So a long pass play for Godby is going to be wiped out here.
Yep. 17-12, 6:52 left in the third quarter. This is a big possession for the Wildcat defense. You cannot give up points here. We got to get the ball back to the offense with a chance to score.
Big penalty against Godby is going to back it up to the 16-yard line. So, again, Godby with the penalty is going to be backed up. First down and 20 from the 16. Chambers in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. 5-point lead for the Cougars. Wildcats on defense. Middle handoff. The quarterback, they were confused, and the Wildcats stayed with the quarterback Chambers, and a big tackle there made in the backfield for a loss.
Jeremiah Mitchell, Mike, we've talked about him a few times this year. It's the first time we've talked about him tonight, though. We need him to keep making plays. Great play in the backfield right there by Jeremiah Mitchell.
Mitchell with the tackle. It's back to the 13-yard line, so a 3-yard loss there. So now second down and 23 for Godby. They need to get this 23 yards for the first down. They've been backed up in some other situations, though, so they've got guys to make some plays. Here we go, second down play. Quarterback under pressure again. He's going to be hit and dropped inside the 10-yard line.
This might be a safety.
No. They had forward progress at the 6-yard line, but they pulled him down near the goal line, but progress at the 6. So it'll be another loss, though, about a 7-yard loss on the play for the quarterback. And now add 7 more to 23, so now you're looking at third down and 30 for this Godby offense. 5:43 to go in the third quarter. Timeout on the field. Let's take a break and catch our break with them. Let's take a 30-second break here. 17-12 Godby over the Wildcats. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back with more Wildcat football. You're listening to WFBB.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
After the penalties and after the sack a moment ago, it's 3rd down and 30 for Godby. Chambers, straight drop, fires one out of there, and it's going to be incomplete. He was under pressure, got hit after he threw it, and he was just short to the wide receiver. So the Wildcat defense, Kyle, does exactly what we need, gets the big stop here on 4th down. They're going to have to punt out of their end zone.
Yep, I wouldn't be shocked to see us come after this punt. I don't think they can block it good, Mike, and I think you're in a great situation to come after a punt right here.
Well, here's the thing for me, Kyle. Whether you get it or you don't, as far as the block, we're going to have good field position, and we need to go capitalize. Absolutely. Right now. Right now is the time for the Cats to go do it. You can't let this. You can't let Godby carry this lead to the fourth quarter. 5:20 to go in the third quarter. It's a low line drive punt. It's going to come out of there. Wildcats are going to return it. Good job by Chase Phillips not letting that thing roll, and the Cats are going to get good field position here inside the 35-yard line as the Cats do a nice job getting the stop. Now the offense back on the field.
Yeah, I think a big thing to notice right here on that last possession defensively, Mike, we went back into a cover 3, which we played all year, and I've criticized the cover 3 all year because we're leaving the middle of the field open. But we've been playing cover 2 tonight and getting beat on the edges, and they got negative yards when we went back to what defense we've been playing all year.
So they're going to spot this ball around the 40 for the Wildcats. So 1st down and 10 from the 40-yard line of Godby. So not quite the field position I thought we had there, but it's going to be still good field position for the Cats here after the big defensive stop. We'll start in their territory, and this is where we've got to go.
Yep, 5:19 left in the third quarter here. We're down 17-12. This is a huge possession for the Wildcat offense.
They're going to call a penalty. That's why they brought it back to the 40. They would have been down close to the 35, but they're going to call a penalty on the Cats and bring this thing out near midfield is where the Cats will start.
Yeah, we can't catch a break tonight, Mike. I'd get back to running the ball at the middle, man. We had success early in the game running the ball at them, and then veer off from that. You know what I mean? Start running the ball.
1st down and 10 from midfield. The Wildcats right there at the 50-yard line. Hudson Register in the shotgun. We're going to have 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Register takes the snap, looking to run the football. The Wildcats will run it to the left side. About a 3, maybe 4-yard gain for the Cats, and it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, I
couldn't tell if that was Canias or if that was Kennedy. I think that was Canias.
That's Canias back in the game.
Yeah.
I tell you, Godby's did a good job with adjusting, man. They got these 2 middle linebackers just blowing the middle up, and we've not made an adjustment yet.
3-yard gain on the play for the Wildcats. 2nd down and 7. Cats need to go and get some points here on this drive and get this lead back. We had the lead for basically the whole first half of this football game, right up until the start of the third quarter. Register takes the snap, running the option to the right side. He's going to keep it himself, and Hudson Register, fighting his way down inside the 40-yard line, is going to pick up about 10 yards on this play and get a Wildcat 1st down.
Yeah, Mike, he had an option read to the right, and Hudson made a gut decision and just take it at the middle. That's a straight effort play to get the 1st down right there.
Good run by Register. We'll give him 9 yards on the carry, get it down to the 38-yard line. So the Cats now a chance here with a timeout on the field. Oh, injury timeout for Godby. What do we got? 4:26 to go, third quarter. Wildcats 12, Godby 17. Godby 17, Wildcats 12. Let's see. Looks like this might be a little bit of an extended timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Wildcats on WFBB.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Hudson Register picks up the first down for the Cats down to the 38. Godby player gets up, and he looks like he's fine, and we'll keep moving here. First down and 10 Cats from the 38-yard line now. Register in the shotgun. Cats trying to get the momentum back in this football game. Register going to hand it off to the left side. We've got a big hole over there. I think that was Kennedy, wasn't it?
That's Kennedy.
Kennedy's running with it, and he's got a 38-yard touchdown run. That's the answer that the Wildcats needed.
Absolutely. Great answer for the Wildcat offense right now. Now that gets your defense ready to go out and make another stop, man. That's a huge answer. I told you, they're growing up before our eyes, Mike. This Wildcat offense could be dangerous.
And that running play there by Kennedy, they just isolated Kennedy to the left side, and the Wildcats picked up the blocking on the edge that we needed there, and I don't think after he got 2 or 3 yards downfield that he wasn't touched.
No, he wasn't. He was untouched. We're going for 2, Mike.
Wildcats will go for 2 here. Register's going to keep it himself, and he's going to fight his way down to the goal line, and he's in. The Wildcats get 2 points, and that makes it a 20-17 Wildcat lead over Godby here with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Great answer by the Wildcat offense right there. That's a great keep again by Register, a guy I told you, and I keep saying it. The guy has made so much progress this year, man. Great answer by the Wildcat offense.
Great answer by the Cat offense, and I thought we made a mistake a minute ago not kicking the field goal, but the Wildcat defense does the job, gets the ball back for our offense, and then we go right down the field here. Hudson Register keying that drive with a big run to get a first down, and then Kennedy breaks one from 38 yards out. And the Wildcats now in the same position we had been in the whole first half, back in the lead, 20-17 over Godby on the road.
Yep. Defense, hey, offense did their job. As defense, you've been doing it all year. Let's keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. Wildcats kick the ball off here, boat right. Ball's on the ground, and we're going to get down there and cover him inside the 30, back around the 24, 25-yard line, and that's where Godby's going to put it in play here to start their possession. This third quarter's had a lot of things happening, but both teams with a touchdown. The Wildcats get the 2-point conversion to make it a 20-17 lead after all that. So after everything that's happened, we're basically back where we were at halftime. It was a 12-10 game at halftime, 2-point lead. Now all this that's happened in the third quarter, we've got a 3-point lead.
Yep. Keep your eyes on this quarterback there, Mike. He's dangerous. He likes to take off. That would be the first thing I'd be worried about if I was this Wildcat defense. And I'd absolutely stay in a cover 3. Don't go back to you cover 2.
Chambers in the gun, fires one out to the right side. A catch is made. Makes the catch along the 22-yard line out to the 23. It'll be 2nd down and 2 from there. Quick hitter that time. Godby goes to the quick hitter. The receiver just makes a man miss there, picks up a couple extra yards. Not a long play, but a very effective play.
Yep, nice little quick, basically a 5-yard hitch out on the right side right here, and he gets 8 out, or gets 9 out of it, don't he, Mark?
Yep, close to 9, so it'll be 2nd down. We'll just call it a short 2. Godby going to send one receiver to the right, trips to the left side this time. That's the strong side of the field. One back in the backfield. That's Clark. Chambers takes a snap, looking to throw, fires one. No, he's going to be hit. He's going to be hit and drop, but I think they're going to get a call here. I'm not sure if that was a face mask, Kyle. It looked like we might have got his face mask there.
I couldn't tell, Mike. I'm hoping it's holding.
Well, you see the quarterback's helmet came off right there, and I'm afraid it's going to be against the Cats for a face mask here, but let's see if it's holding. It could be one or the other. There you go.
Great call.
That's what we need. I was afraid the penalties have gone against us tonight, Kyle, and I was afraid they were going to get us again. But holding against Godby, that's good for us, and we had a sack in the backfield to boot. So a big penalty here against Godby.
Yep, huge one right there for this Wildcat defense. You're backing them up right now. It's a great time to get good field position. You got to make a stop here. 3:20 and counting in the third quarter.
Yeah, a moment ago it was 2nd down and 2. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 12. So 10-yard penalty backs them up. Godby from the 23-yard line. What a ball game.
We hadn't called Seth Chestnut's name in a while, Mike. Let's see if he makes a play right here.
2nd down play. Chambers is in the gun. Chambers going to take the ball, roll to his left. Wildcats have him covered back there. We need to make a tackle. Chambers still fighting his way out to the 24-yard line. We had a chance to have him 5 yards back behind there, Kyle, but he gets out to the 24, picks up a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down 11.
That was Chestnut, Mike, back there. Had him in the backfield, let him go. 21, Owen Hodges ends up making a tackle. Big 3rd down, Mike. 3rd and 11 right here for the Wildcats.
He only gained a yard, but we had a chance to knock him down about 5 yards behind there. 3rd down 11. Here we go. Big play for the Wildcat defense. Chambers in the shotgun. Wildcats bring 4 to the line, showing pressure maybe with Foster, and we're going to get a false start against the Godby Cougars, and they're going to back up 16. Yeah. 3rd and 16 after the penalty.
Please don't give up the middle right here. We cannot give a guy coming over the middle. I know we're back in the cover 3. Have no idea why we was running cover 2 earlier. We're in cover 3. The safeties has got to be aware of a guy coming over the middle right here.
3rd down play. Chambers in the shotgun. Chambers stands back around his 15-yard line. Takes the snap, looking to throw. They set up the screen, and the screen is going to be blown up because of all the pressure the Wildcats had on Chambers. He didn't have time to make the connection. Good play call with the screen pass, but the Wildcat defense just blew it up.
Yeah, they tried to run the same play, Mike. They popped out for a touchdown a while ago, and we was ready for it that time. Great stop by the Wildcat defense.
Great stop by the Wildcat defense. We're going to get the football back with a chance for the Wildcats to get this thing back to a 2-possession lead. That was the goal the whole time, Kyle. I told you we need to get this thing back to a 2-possession game.
Absolutely. I won't be surprised to see us come after this again, Matt.
Snap is a good one. He gets it back there, punts it away from around the 10. Low line drive kick. This one will take a Godby roll.
Good Lord.
And the Wildcats, I thought Chase Phillips tried to touch it there at the end, and we didn't need to do that. Godby's got a chance. Godby's got a chance to maybe come out of here with a turnover.
No way. Their guy pushed us into the ball.
And they're going to say it's Godby football. That ball was rolling back there, and we just needed to be content once it started rolling to let it come dead, but the Wildcats went over and tried to grab it. And when we did, Godby came in and got the turnover.
Yeah, it looked like to me our guy got pushed into the football, Mike. I guess the ref didn't see it that way, so it's going to be Godby's ball at our 40-yard line. That is a terrible break for the Wildcats.
Well, it's a terrible break for the Cats, but that's just something you can't do. If the ball's rolling, just get away from it.
Get away from the football.
Our guys just needed to get away from the ball. That's what you teach guys very early on in football, just get away from the football. 1st down play, Clark's going to run it to the left side, gets down to around the 36-yard line, a gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yep. Now you got this Wildcat defense just made a big stop back on the field, having to make more plays again. I tell you, you cannot keep shooting yourself in the foot. I mean, that's what we're doing, Mike. We're shooting ourselves in the foot in a big district football game or not.
And I think the last thing you want to do is just have a bunch of missed opportunities that you're talking about on the way home, because it's a long ride home. 2nd down and 5, handoff up the middle. The Cats do a great job of collapsing here for no gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
That's another tackle by Seth Chestnut. I don't know how many he's got tonight, but he's crossing the double-digit line. The kid's been all over the field tonight.
3rd down and 5. The Cats defense on the field. You're in that 4-down territory position if you're Godby here, but you trail by 3. They've got a kicker that can make one too. So he made one earlier in the game that was.
He did. They're calling this play right now, knowing they got 2 down.
3rd down and 5. Chambers straight drop, fires one out to the left side, and it's going to be short of the receiver and incomplete. And we're going to put them in a decision situation on 4th down, but I don't think you have any decision here. It would be about a 52-yard field goal from where they're at, so you got to go for it.
They're going. Huge play in this ball game right now with 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Baker County up 20-17.
20-17, the Wildcats with a 3-point lead over this Godby team on the road. The Cats here trying to stop on fourth down. Chambers brings the team to the line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Chambers in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking to throw. He's going to be hit as he throws. The ball is going to be incomplete across the middle. Looking for a receiver there. The Cats have good coverage, and we're going to turn them over on downs.
Another great stop by the Wildcat defense, man. I'm not surprised, Mike, and you're not either. I've been doing it all year. That is a huge play. Huge play. There's a flag. It looks like. Yep, it's going to be a turnover on downs, Wildcat football. Hey, man, it's not surprising to anybody. We've seen it all year long, Mike. This Wildcat defense steps up when it needs to, and they make football plays, man. And we got it again.
Yeah, huge play by the Wildcat defense there. We stop them after they got the turnover on the punt play. So after all that, Kyle, it's going to be kind of like we just get the ball back after the punt here, you know?
Yeah, 27 seconds left in the third quarter. And I don't know what we're doing here.
Well, they threw a flag against Godby after the play there.
I thought I saw a flag.
You're going to get a 15-yarder against Godby after the play is over, so the ball's out to midfield here, so it's first down and 10.
Do you take a shot here, Mike?
No, I run the football and try to just control the clock here. We're going to the fourth quarter after this play, likely. First down and 10, Wildcats going to run the football. No, pass across the middle. Great play call. Wildcats pulled it down. He was jet sweep, and Register pulled it down and fires one across the middle, and that's your guy number 16, Chick, with a big catch and run all the way inside the 20-yard line down to the 17.
Great call by Mays. He took a shot. He took a shot and hit it post right over the middle, Mike. This is probably, let's see if we run another play. No, we're going fast.
33-yard gain by Robert Chick. What a pass and catch from Register to Chick. Handoff is going to go fake to Kanias Williams, and Register keeps it himself, running downhill that time, down to the 11-yard line. I'm going to give Hudson about a 7-yard gain there, and that's going to end the third quarter.
Yep, great third quarter for the Baker County Wildcats. We're going to be first and goal going into the fourth quarter right here, and we have to capitalize with a touchdown.
Well, there were mistakes by both teams in that quarter, but we come out of it with the lead, 20-17. And the Wildcats are going to have a chance to go up by 2 scores when we come back. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. That's the end of the third quarter. A 20-17 lead for the Wildcats. You're listening to WFBB.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation, and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad, and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
On first down and goal, Hudson registered his own read play, runs to the left side. Hudson's going to get hit around the 5. He's still moving his feet. Hudson down to the 3-yard line. It's going to be second and goal for the Wildcats from the 3.
And they're going fast, Mike. I don't blame them. Keep it again, Hudson. Let's go.
Register in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, give it off straight ahead, and the Wildcats are going to go on top. Well, we're on top. We're going to go on top 26-17. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yep. Great offensive possession there by the Cats. They took a shot on first down, made a big 33-yard pass and catch, and then great job finishing the drive.
What a drive by the Wildcats there after they get the turnover on downs. We go from midfield, 50-yard touchdown drive for the Wildcats, and we've got Boatwright on there. It's already a 2-possession game, but this will make it a 10-point game with the extra point.
Mr. Automatic.
Register the hold. The snap is a good one. The kick is on the way, and Boatwright's kick is right through there, and the Wildcats have a 10-point lead, 27-17, 2 plays into the fourth quarter, and the Wildcats did that just like they needed to. What a good pass and catch from Register to Chick to set that touchdown up, and the Wildcats go in from 2 yards out, and the Wildcats have a 10-point lead.
Yep, that's a great answer from the Wildcat. And it's not only from the offense, man. The defense made a great stop there, Mike, to set all this up.
Yeah, you had to have it. After the turnover on the punt, which is what we there's so many things that happen in that third quarter. We got to go back and break it all down, Kyle. We turned the ball over twice in that quarter, and we haven't turned the ball over like that,
all year, really.
All year, really, but in this game for sure. But 2 turnovers by the Cats in that half, in that quarter, and for us to come out of there with a 10-point lead, good quarter by the Wildcats, even with the mistakes we made.
Yep. So we're set to kick off here. Yep. 11:44 going into the fourth quarter. We got our defense coming back on the field, and I think everybody's confident in this defense right now. Seth Chestnut, I don't know how he don't have cramps left. This kid's been amazing tonight.
Good kick by Boatwright, but it's going to traipse all the way out of bounds, and so I think that Godby's going to get the ball at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that's not what you want, Mike. It was they tried to pooch it in the corner, and it just rolled out of bounds.
First down and 10 for Godby. They'll have the football at the 35. We've got 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Wildcats on top by 10, 27-17. I tell you what, it would be huge for the Cats to come over here and get a district win and to go 1-0 in the district here tonight.
Absolutely, Mike. If you take a trip this long, you definitely don't want to ride that with a loss, I can tell you.
I don't want to, do you?
No.
We got 2 hours to get back home, Kyle.
No.
And I got to work tomorrow. What about you?
I work every day. All right, here we go, Mike. Call it.
It's all fun and games until somebody's got to go to work, right? Inside handoff, Clark's got it. He's going to get across the 40 to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. So they're going to pick up 8 yards on first down here. The situation that we're in, Kyle, though, with the Wildcats with a two-possession lead here, Godby's got to answer. So our defense, we can't sit back on our heels here. We got to put the pressure on them.
Yeah, we do, Mike. I got the utmost confidence in this defense. I'd be shocked if we don't.
Second down play, short second down coming up for this Godby offense. 2nd down and 3. Chambers in the gun, takes a snap, looking to throw, fires one to the left side. He's got a catch made on the far sideline, right along that Wildcat sideline, and Godby, 2 plays and a first down inside Wildcat territory to the 43-yard line.
Same thing I've been talking about all night, Mike. We went back to the cover 2, and our corner's going up, looking in the flats, and the safety can't get over in time. You're leaving a gap. We gave that play up. I do not understand what we're doing right there.
First down and 10 for Godby from the Wildcat 43-yard line. They're going to split trips to the right this time. 3 receivers to the right side of the field. That's the strong side. I think we were offsides, and you're going to get a flag here.
We was. Not what you was looking for starting the fourth quarter, Mike. This defense, they've already made it to our side of the field. We got to step up and get a stop here.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty going to be on the Cats that time. That was on the left end. Was that Jackson coming across early?
I couldn't tell.
I wasn't quite sure, but it was definitely on the left side of the end. Oh, tough situation here. Up 10, but Godby driving. 10 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the football game.
Watch the quarterback run here, Mike.
Godby, Chambers going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off inside to Clark. Clark's going to fight his way down to the 35 and close to the 33. Going to be close to a first down, about a yard short. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
Yep, let's do this. The Wildcats have been doing this all year, man. Bend but do not break defense. It'd be a huge stop here. I don't think they got a kicker that can make a kick back, so let's get off the field here. What are you, 2nd and 2 here?
2nd down, a short 2. The Wildcats need to stop them, like you say, field goal, whatever. Nothing. Turnover would be nice. Second down play, the Wildcats do a nice job this time converging on the running back. He's not going to get the first down, and it's going to be third down from that spot. Now, definitely four-down territory for Godby from here, but nice job by the Wildcat defense.
I don't know, Mike. They're down by 10. They may kick it here with 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Well, I don't think they're at a spot on the field that you can kick it. They'd be about 51 yards from here.
Yeah.
That's a tough ask from a high schooler.
No, that is. That's a tough ask from anybody.
Third down play, they run it straight up the middle, and the Cats are going to give up the first down as Clark fights his way down inside the 27 to around the 25-yard line. They're going to have it right there, first down and 10 for the Cougars.
Yeah, we had some penetration in the backfield on that run, Mike. We just missed the tackle. He just squeaked through.
I want to say the last time that Jackie and I came over here to Godby, it was a nail-biter down to the wire just like this.
Yep, it was. I remember it. I went to Biloxi and won some money.
First down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Two receivers to the right, one back in the backfield. Chambers, a straight drop, and he fires one down there. We almost had an interception on the play, but it falls incomplete. It'll be second and 10.
We should have had an interception, Matt. I think it was Chase Phillips coming across the top. It should have been picked.
Second down and 10. Clock stops on the incompletion, so we're sitting here at 8:44 to go in the ball game. Plenty of time left in this game for both teams, but the Wildcats right now on top with a 10-point lead. Back and forth affair here in the second half. The Wildcats led the entire first half. Godby didn't lead until the third quarter. Now the Cats back on top. Pass to the right side is going to be to the corner of the end zone over here, and they're going to say he caught it.
Yep, it's going to be a touchdown for Godby.
My goodness, that ball was just thrown up as a prayer, and I don't know how he came down with it, but that was a 25-yard touchdown throw to the right corner of the end zone.
That's the last thing you needed, Mike. You wanted to, if they scored there, you wanted to burn a lot of clock. You still got 8:38 on the clock, and we got a ball game now.
They're down by 4 here. They're going to send the field goal kicker in to make it a 3-point ball game. I'll have to catch the replay on that to see how he came down with that, but it was in the right corner, and that was close. Wildcats are going to get back there and almost block this thing.
That's good.
And it is good. He snuck it through the arms of the guy coming back there and got it through the goalpost, and it's 27-24. And the Wildcats now, the good thing was we had a 2-possession lead, so we got a chance here, still up 3, to go back and answer this thing and make it a 2-possession game again.
Yep, this young Wildcat offense that we've been talking about all year, Mike, you got a chance to make a statement right now. Go down the field, burn the clock, put some kind of points on the board. You can finish this game right now. It's 8:38 in high school. You can finish it. Hey, slow drive, take it down the field, control the football game. Let's get out of here with a win tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the way that the game has flowed since the middle part of the second quarter, you felt like Godby was definitely going to answer. Now, I wasn't sure they were going to answer that fast. I'm kind of like you. I was wanting to run some clock off there, but with that pass incompletion and then the completion on the next play, we still got 8:38 on the clock here, so a lot of time in this ball game.
Yep, that was the worst way they could have scored that quick. We wanted to burn clock.
Wildcats going to get the football back here, up 3, 8:38 to go. So if we do go down and score a touchdown, I'd like to see it be like a 7.5 minute drive. You know,
that's what we're looking for now.
Return man's going to bring it out for the Cats across the 25 and out near the 28-yard line. That's where we'll start at first down and 10 from the 28. So Register will bring the offense back out, and we'll see if the Wildcats can answer here.
I would venture to say, Mike, this may be the biggest drive of the year for the Wildcat football team. We've had time to learn. We had time to grow up. Now, did you grow up? Can you make a play when you got to make a play? Right now, in a district game, your first district game of the year, on the road at Godby, can you make a play when you got to make a play? We're about to find out.
Call it the 29-yard line. Hudson Register in there at quarterback. We've got 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Register takes the snap, going to run the ball to the left side. That's Kennedy, and he's going to be knocked down right at the line of scrimmage as they lost containment on the left side of the line there and no gain on the play.
Yeah, we need to change the momentum right now. We need a big play back. I feel the momentum on Godby's side right now. We need to make some kind of play to change it.
They're actually going to move that back a yard, so he lost a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 11. Wildcats running a play in from the sideline. Here we go. Wildcats 8:01 to go, so under 8 minutes to go in the game, and the Cats ahead by 3 here late against these Godby Cougars on the road. Register in the shotgun.
Two backs.
2 backs, 2 receivers to the right. We had 2 guys come together in the backfield. Register shakes the tackle and trying to get the ball off, has a chance to throw it late. It's going to be incomplete. Should have been intercepted possibly, but Register did a good job just to get that one away. He was going to be sacked in the backfield.
Yep. Did he get it away, Mike?
Yeah, he threw it.
Okay.
It was incomplete.
I was worried he held it too long. The young quarterback, I call young quarterback. He's not a young quarterback. He is a junior, but he is young to the quarterback position. That play was blew up from the get-go. Pressure from the side, and Register did a great job getting the ball away.
Yeah, we're lucky it wasn't a big sack back there. So now the Wildcat offense needs a big third down conversion here. 3rd down and 11. We're going to send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, still 2 backs in the backfield. Register stands in the shotgun looking for the snap. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Kennedy, and this time we are going to get sacked. The ball comes out. Are they calling this a fumble? They are calling this a fumble, and they're going to say Godby's got it inside the 15-yard line, and that's just absolute disaster for this Wildcat offense.
Yeah, Mike, that's the same thing they've been doing all night. They're blitzing the A and B gap, and we have not adjusted to it yet. We haven't blocked it. There's nothing Register can do. He's getting a snap, and he's getting blew up. I have no idea why we can't figure out how to block these guys that they're blitzing. They did it 80% of the time.
Yeah, no, I agree. We just went away from, there on the touchdown drive when we went up by 10, we went to the quick hitters. We were quick hit and get the ball out, and it just seems like
he's holding it down.
The play sequence there was just a little bit off. So Godby sends the linebacker. He gets back there, gets the sack. We lose the fumble. So now the Wildcats with 3 turnovers in the second half, Kyle.
Yeah, we got to make a big stop here.
Handoff inside by Godby. He runs inside the tackles, and he's going to get down to the 8-yard line. That's a 5-yard gain on 1st down.
Yep, you got to hold them to a field goal here, Mike. There's no doubt about it. This defense has got to stand up and make a stop here.
3 turnovers for this Wildcat team in the second half, and we still had a 10-point lead a minute ago. That's evaporated. It's down to 3, and now Godby trying to run the football against this Cat defense down to the 6-yard line. They're going to be about 2 yards short of the 1st down here.
I don't know if this ain't 4-down territory for Godby here, man. Do you try? Are you even going to bring the kicker out if you don't get it? Do you run a play here that, hey, you need 4 yards? Are you running a play to get 4 yards, or are you running to get half up? And are you going for it? Let's see what they're doing.
I'd probably go for it. 3rd down and 2 for Godby from the 6-yard line. Chambers takes the snap, going to fire one to the end zone. The ball's going to be knocked away, and the Wildcat defense coverage over there, I think he knocked it away at just the last minute. They were thinking quick hitter to the corner for a touchdown. Now they got a decision to make. It's 4th down.
Do you tie the game up or go for it? I think they're going.
I mean, at home you have the luxury. Their defense played well that last possession, but for your kids here, I would probably send the kicker out and tie the game up.
I don't think they feel good about their special teams, Mike. I think we're getting a lot of pressure on kicks. I just think they want us to come off our goal line if they don't get it. But I mean, you can be questioned about it.
They've made it.
They have.
Here we go. 4th down. 2 yards are needed. Chambers is in the gun. He's going to try to get the Wildcats to jump into the neutral zone on the hard count, and now I bet they call a timeout.
Yep, they're going to kick it, Mike.
They tried one time to get the Wildcats to jump. The Wildcats stayed disciplined. I think we did have one guy that kind of came out of his stance there, but we didn't come into the neutral zone. So 4th down, they're going to talk about it. I don't know if they send the kicker or not, Kyle.
I think they send them out now. They're not going out there trying to draw them off, and then the kicker's coming out, and we need to. They haven't been able to block us all night. We need to get a block here. Because I don't feel confident, to be honest with you, with our offense going down the field and scoring right now, Mike. They seem like they figure something out on the interior of our offensive line. We cannot block them, and we're in trouble moving the ball offensively.
2 times in this game, the Wildcats have had a 2-possession lead, and now, just like we called, after the timeout, they're going to send the kicker onto the field to try to tie this thing up. The ball's going to be placed at the 12. On the right hash, so this will be a 22-yard attempt from the right hash for Godby to tie the football game. Wildcats just need to not come across all sides here because that would give them a 1st down. Snap is back. The placement is on the way, and a flag on the play.
Oh, my God.
I'm not sure what the flag's going to be here. They threw the flag toward the toward the Godby side.
We jump.
Off sides on the defense, gives them a 5. The one thing I said we couldn't do there, and we do it.
Unbelievable, Mike. 1st and goal now.
And the bad thing is the kick sailed to the left that time. Looked like it was no good to me. Now, they didn't make a signal because of the flags and blowing it dead, but it looked like the kick was no good, and we come off sides.
Yes, I don't. You can't even explain it.
Just doing things that you don't need to do. The Wildcats had a 2-possession lead in this game twice, and now we're going to be in danger of losing the lead to Godby late in the ball game. 6.5 minutes to go. They run the football on 1st and goal inside the 5 down to the 2-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and goal from there.
Yep. Can your defense make another stop? And this would be an amazing stop. I mean, you're inside the 4-yard line.
2nd down and goal, quarterback under center here for Godby. He's just going to run it himself, and the Cats push him back, and they're signaling touchdown. I thought he got pushed back initially, and he's going into the end zone touchdown. What a disastrous series for the Wildcats. We had them stopped, made them kick the field goal. We didn't jump on 4th down when they tried to get us to flinch into the zone, made them call a timeout. They go get the kicker, and when the kicker comes out, we go offside, give them the 1st down. And now they've scored a touchdown after we gift them the 1st down, and they're back in the lead 30-27.
Yeah, just undisciplined football for the Wildcats, and it's at a very bad time, Mike, end of the game. We got 6 minutes left. There's time left to come down here and answer this, but we're down by 3 right now, depending on the extra point.
Another flag down here before the play is called, and it looked like the Wildcats may have come across again. No, this will be a false start against Godby, I think.
That'd be good. We need this game to stay at 3. I trust Boatwright.
Yeah, this is going to back them up 5. Godby backs up 5 here, so the extra point's not a long kick anyway, but back them up 5, make them think about it. Puts it on the 15, so it becomes a 25-yard extra point instead of a 20-yard extra point. Snaps back, and now they're going to have to fake it because the snap was a bad one. It was a low snap. Now he's going to throw one toward the end zone. He's got a man out there wide open, though, and they're going to get 2 points out of this.
He caught that.
How in the world do you let that happen? The holder gets up with the football. The snap was low. We had it basically blocked. And now out of all that, they're going to get a 2-point conversion. They had a guy, he just heaved it to a guy out there. That might have been an offensive lineman out there.
I don't know. They called fire. They called fire. That's what they call it when it's a bad snap. And he rolled out to his right and threw it back across his body to the left and had a guy standing right there. One thing good about it, Mike, we know we got to go score a touchdown now. So, offensively, hey, get your head right. You got 6 minutes left, first district game of the year. You're in Tallahassee. Go find a way to get a win.
Well, if the Wildcats don't get a win, I think what we're going to be talking about is a lot of what-ifs. I mean, there were a lot of opportunities in this game for the Cats to kind of blow this thing open. We had 2-possession leads twice, and now we find ourselves down with half the quarter remaining of this ball game. We find ourselves down needing a touchdown to go take the lead back. It's hard for me to kind of stomach what we're seeing here tonight.
Yeah, we got to find some kind of answer for what they're doing to the middle of our offensive line, man. We are getting penetrated in the middle. We can't do anything about it right now. And if we don't find an answer to that, it's going to be a quick 3 and out again.
Godby's got it teed up at the 40-yard line, kicking it back to the Wildcats here. We trail by 5 with 6 minutes to go in the football game. Wildcats will have at least this possession, maybe 2, try and go and get a touchdown to win this football game, but we'll see. Our defense has played well in some spots tonight. There's been spots where we've stopped Godby and kept them out of position in places that they didn't need to be, and then big plays. You know, we've had big plays, but here's the key, Kyle. When you turn the ball over 3 times and a half, which the Wildcats have turned it over 3 times this half, you're setting yourself up for disaster.
Yeah, absolutely are. And I would say the same thing, Mike. Our defenses play well in spots. They hadn't played their best game tonight. The defense has been better all year than what we've seen tonight. Offensively, you cannot turn the ball over 3 times. I thought the offense, they've had some nice spots, but you can't be spotty. We got to be
well, the tackling's been poor for sure on the edges. And, you know, there have been spots. I mean, we held them to 10 points in the first half. Now they've scored 22 here in the second half, so they've been on the field a lot. they've had a lot of time out there, but this defense is tough. I feel like if we can get a touchdown, the defense is going to get the stop to win.
No, if the offense goes to answer right now, I think they will. I think they'll build momentum off that. And I think, guess what? This offense has been growing all year. This is the time to do it, Mike.
If you don't do it now, you're going to be in trouble because we're only 6 minutes to go in this football game. Bringing it out from inside the 10, good return out across the 20, slips down right there at the 24-yard line. Had a chance maybe to get outside if he makes that cut, but the Cats will start at 1st and 10 from the 24.
Yeah, this is your time as a Wildcat offense, man. We've been talking about it all year. You got to grow up. You got to grow up. You got to do this. It's time to grow up right now, Wildcat offense. Register, take your team, get them lined up. Let's move the ball down the football field and go win a football game. This is the time to do it right now, Mike Cruz.
I agree. 1st down and 10 for the Cats from the 24-yard line. Register will bring that offense out here after a quick timeout, and we're right in the mid-quarter timeout spot. We'll keep it here. I want to thank all the sponsors that make Wildcat football possible along the way. Next week, the Wildcats will be on the road. For all you fans listening in, we'll be on the road over at Swanee next week. It's a 7:30 kickoff in Live Oak next Friday night, so Kyle will have a chance to go over there and grab some dinner before the game and go take in a good ball game in Live Oak next week.
Oh, yeah. I like Swanee. Where are we going to eat at? The Lantern?
Maybe the Brown Lantern,
yeah.
But it'll be a lot better if we can get a win here before we head over that.
I got a good feeling this offense will grow up. We're going to watch them grow up in front of our eyes right now. Let's see what happens.
1st down and 10, Register in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Straight drop for Register, quick throw, and it's going to be incomplete. He was just trying to get it to Hudson Hodges off the line there, and he threw it a little quick. Hudson Hodges wasn't quite turned around and ready for it. It'll be 2nd down. Timing off.
Yeah, I don't mind the call. You got to get it out quick, and it was just a little bit off it. I don't think Hodges' head was turned around.
Not quite in time. Just a little bit off on timing, but it was there.
You can't give up on the run here, neither, Mike. I know you're 5:58 and counting, but we've been running the ball all night. Don't give up on it.
Well, it shouldn't be counting because that was an incomplete pass. 2nd down, here we go. Pass to the right side. Catch is going to be made. Can he break a tackle and get out of there? He's going to get ahead for 3, maybe 3 tough yards on the play before Godby brings him down. But we do pick up positive yards. It'll be 3rd down, though.
Yep, they're bringing guys, man. They're bringing 8 guys. We got to be able to get something on the edge right now and break a tackle and make a play. They are bringing the house, and they've been doing that the whole second half. Give him 4 yards with positive momentum there. So 3rd down and 6 now for the Cats in a situation where we've got to convert and keep this drive alive. They're not scared of us on the edge.
2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right, 1 back in the backfield with Register. 3rd down play. Register's under pressure, fires one deep down the right sideline. He's got a man out there, and that's going to be interference. Got to be pass interference. Is there a flag?
No, I haven't thrown a flag.
My goodness. They were going for a deep shot that time down the right sideline, and it looked to me like the corner was just all over the receiver.
We're going to punt. Here with 3 timeouts, we're going to put this game on our defense to get a stop.
Godby stands to get decent field position here. Boatwright's going to stand at the 15. Takes the snap, gets the punt away.
Oh, that's roughing.
The punt's going to sail out of bounds to the right side. It looks like there are flags on the field. Let's check the flags.
Yeah, I got it.
If it is a 15-yard variety, that will give the Wildcats a 1st down. Let's check the flag.
Mike, if that's not roughing, I've never seen roughing.
Looking to the Wildcat sideline here, they will move the chains. The Wildcats will push this ball out across the 40-yard line with the penalty to the 42. 15-yard penalty against Godby, and now the Wildcats get new life. We needed that one.
Big time.
That was a break. 1st down play, Register takes the snap, looks to hand it off inside, and that play is blown up. He was going to hand the ball off, fakes that, and they're going to get a sack in the backfield. 7-yard loss for the Cats.
Like I say, I've never seen anything like it. They are blitzing the 2 inside linebackers. They've did it time and time again, and we have no adjustment for it. We cannot block it.
Yeah, Hudson had no time to do anything, if anything at all, maybe just hand that one off. Second down now for the Cats. Second down, call it 17 from the 35-yard line. Clock's going to become a factor now. 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Register's under pressure again. He's going to be hitting sack way back in the backfield here, all the way back to the 25-yard line, 23-yard line.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I've never seen anything like this in my life. These two middle linebackers are blitzing, and we cannot block them. Register has no choice. He's getting a snap, and he's running for his life. We are not picking up the blitz at all, and it's been going on since the second quarter. It is unbelievable.
32-27, Godby with the lead over Baker County here toward the end of the ball game. 3.5 minutes to go. Register with a third down and a country mile. Third down play, and he's going to be hit, and it's going to be picked off going the other way. Register just threw that one out at the last second, and Godby's going to get a touchdown going the other way on the interception. And Kyle, that 2-touchdown lead that we had a moment ago at 27-17 has now completely reversed on the Wildcats, and they have a 21 unanswered points for Godby.
Yep, it's not been a good third, fourth quarter for the Wildcats. We're down to 3 minutes and 38 seconds left. Godby found something in the middle. They started blitzing Mike, and we have no answer for it whatsoever. The Register has no time to do anything. We quit running the ball at the middle. We got out of our element, and I don't know, Mike. It's been a bad 2 quarters for the Wildcats.
With the extra point, Godby's going to take a 39-27 lead, and it wasn't that long ago that it was 27-17. It's just amazing to me how quickly Godby was able to reverse that 10.2 possession lead that we had, and now Godby has put the Wildcats in a dire situation with 3.5 minutes to go. Let's take a timeout. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout here toward the end of the ball game. Send this one back to WFBB. John, this will be our last time out of the night, and we'll come back and wrap it up from here. We'll be back. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing is located in Glen St. Mary, building trust with quality work and dependability. Wildcat Radio is happy to be partnered with Robbie Foster and Foster's General Contracting this year. Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing, your hometown full-service plumbing and general contracting company. We're here to serve all your new construction and remodeling needs, both residential and commercial. Do you have plumbing needs? We do service calls and offer free estimates for any repair, big or small. Call us anytime, 904-653-1136. That's Foster's General Contracting. You can also go online to fostersgeneralcontracting.com. Locally owned and operated and has proudly served Baker County since 2006. Let's go Wildcats.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
Tailored Healthcare Clinic right there in McClenny on South 5th Street. 259-5929 is the number. They offer primary care, traditional primary care services through the insurance, direct primary care memberships for an affordable monthly plan. They've got lots of different services they offer. Hormone replacements, one of the things they do, medical weight loss, aesthetic treatments, including Botox. Give them a call, 259-5929.
on the first down play after the kickoff, the Wildcats are going to throw one in the air, and we've got it heading down the sideline, and this is going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats. So we were down 2 possessions a moment ago, but right here coming out of the timeout, the Wildcats get a big touchdown here, 80 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Wildcats have cut this thing to 39-33.
Oh, yeah, extra point.
Not over yet.
Not over yet. We still got 3 minutes and 14 seconds left, Mike.
Yeah, we just need to kick the extra point here. 2-point conversion does you no good. What you're thinking here is it's too much time on the clock to do an onside kick, so your defense is going to have to stand up right here. I don't think we've used any timeouts this half, Kyle.
No, we got 3, so I think you kick it.
But your defense is going to have to stand up and do something. Boatwright boots it through. It's 39-34. It's a 5-point lead again. So just like that, the Wildcats answer the pick-6 interception for Godby. Not a lot of time off the clock, 3:14 to go in the fourth quarter, so we're going to have to kick it off to them, and our defense is going to have to stand up right here.
What a crazy game, Mike. I mean, it's unbelievable, man. We throw a pick-6 and we come out with an 80-yard touchdown right after the fact. It is unbelievable. 39-34, 3:14 left on the clock here, and we will be kicking it off to Godby with 3 timeouts.
It's unbelievable the twists and turns that this game has taken in the second half. I'll remind you, Kyle, this game was 12-10 at halftime. It was 12-10 at halftime. The Wildcats had 2 Brock Boatwright field goals in the first half and a touchdown that we had the extra point blocked on. That's why we had 12. They had a field goal and a touchdown. It was 12-10. Now it's 39-34. That means they've scored 29 second-half points, and we've scored 22.
Yep.
So what in the world is going on?
That was Hudson Hodges on that touchdown.
Yeah, no doubt.
Is he? How many touchdowns he's got this year, Mike? It's got to be. He's got to be pushing 5 or 6 now. He is. He's turned into being the best onside kick.
We try the onside kick here. It doesn't go 10 yards. And it's going to be Godby football. I don't get that. I think there was time enough for us to kick it off and to use our timeouts there. But maybe we just don't have enough trust in what we're doing defensively right now. We needed something there to spark us. But it's going to be Godby football.
Yep.
From the 49-yard line. From the 49, handoff inside. We're going to stuff him there after a gain of maybe 1.
Yeah, got to get a stop there. I'm pretty sure we got 3 timeouts, Mike. I'm not positive about that, but I think we do. Clock running, 2:54.
Second down and 9 for Godby. 1-yard gain there will give him down to the 48-yard line. 39-34, Godby with the lead, 5 points. After everything that we've seen today, I didn't expect them to be in this position.
No, they're eating clock.
Handoff inside. We're going to stuff the handoff again, so the Wildcats are going to be able to stop.
We got a timeout we need to call on.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and about 9 after this play.
Yep.
And we will burn the timeout there with 2:26 to go in the ball game. So that's what we needed to do. Needed to get a defensive stop, but we needed to do so with field position a little bit differently. I'm still not sure about the onside kick there, but we took a chance. It just didn't work out.
I don't understand the onside kick at all. You got 3 minutes and 14 seconds left. I think we have 3 timeouts tonight, and I don't know why we onside kicked that.
I felt like we had 3. We may have only had 2, but either way, if you're counting on your defense to stop it, it's tough to do so after an onside kick that you don't get. But the Wildcats have done so here with the first 2 carries, stopped them for about 1.5 yards on 2 carries. So now on 3rd down, you put the pressure on Godby to do something with it or give the ball back to you, because if Godby doesn't get any yardage here on 3rd down,
they're punting it to you.
They have to. Yeah, they have to.
Huge play, Mike.
3rd down play, 3rd down and 8. Chambers in the shotgun. He stands 5 yards back. He hands the ball off again, and the Wildcats again have stopped the running back short of the 1st down. Now, he does pick up about 3 this time, but they still need 5 yards on 4th down. So it will be 4th down and 5, and now Godby's going to have to make a decision.
They're punting.
I know you're saying that, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure they want to give the ball back. they're gonna hard count and everything else. You're in that little zone now where
4 for 5. We jump. It's the first down. You're exactly right. But I think they got a punt here.
You're in that zone where it comes down to if somebody jumps in the neutral zone, you got the Wildcats in this timeout. They got to be telling every guy, do not jump. I mean, it stands between us and getting the football back. That's what it stands between. But I agree with you. You're almost in a position, Godby, they have to punt the football to you. But you cannot give them anything here.
Same thing a while ago, they had to kick it to us, and we jumped. You know
I know. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Kyle, one thing that we didn't talk about on the Baker County Farm Bureau report tonight, we didn't get into Major League Baseball. And I know it was tough for the Braves this year. They had some injuries. But, a lot of teams in the league had injuries they had to deal with this year. But the Braves got taken out by the Padres. But Kyle, the Mets and the Brewers have come down to the ninth inning, and I've been just kind of keeping up with it here on my phone. But Mets are down 2-0, and they've got 2 guys on with 1 out in the ninth. Do you think they pull it out? The Mets have been one of those teams this year that you just can't ever tell.
Yeah, big play right here, Mike.
Punt play for Godby, and he's going to get it away there. The Wildcats had a chance to block it, and it's going to come down inside the 10-yard line, and they're going to down it at the 2. My goodness, that was close to being a block for the Wildcats, and it turns into a great punt for Godby. And we're going to have to go 98 yards to win this football game.
Unbelievable. Great play by the Godby punter right there, man. The punt should have been blocked. He pulled it back, ran out like a rugby kicker, and kicked it down to the 2-yard line. Mm-hmm. But, Mike, going back to baseball, yes, if the Brewers beat the Mets tonight, it's a great win for your Phillies, I can tell you.
Well, that's the reason I was mentioning the game, is because whoever wins this game takes on the Phillies starting on Saturday. So it'll be one of those things we'll be watching. Pete Alonso, though, looks like for the Mets that he has just erased a chance for the Brewers. My goodness. Pass play across the middle for the Wildcats on first down. It's incomplete. We're looking for a flag. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that should have been a flag. We got to come off our own goal line. There's 2:06 left here in the fourth quarter, guys, and it is not good for the Baker County Wildcats right now. We're getting pressure. We're going to need a miracle. 2nd down and 10. Yeah, well, we just threw an 80-yard touchdown pass a moment ago. It can happen right here. Godby's susceptible, but we got to make it happen. 2nd down and 10. Registers in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Snap back. Looking to throw. Got a man across the middle. It's going to be knocked away. It's going to be 3rd down. Yep. 3rd down here for the Wildcats off our 2-yard line. This is 2 minutes and 3 seconds left.
Third down play coming up, 39-34. 2 minutes to go in the ball game, and the Wildcats are down to their last couple of chances here. Big district game to start this thing, and it's been a game back and forth between these two teams tonight. Cats is down to their last opportunity. Register in the gun, in the end zone, running away from pressure. He's going to get it out of there, and it's going to be incomplete. Just too much pressure, and the Cats will have 4th down. This will be our last chance.
It will, man. This is going to be one. We had a 10-point lead left with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Mike. We're going to look back and regret how this game fell apart. It is not good.
Oh, I'm not laughing about it, but Kyle, with that interception pick 6 that we threw, we turned the ball over 4 times in the second half of this football game. We lost it on a punt. We fumbled twice. We threw an interception for a touchdown. Those are just things that you cannot overcome 4 turnovers in one half of football.
And the punt's unexcusable, man. You get out the way. Like you said,
once the ball's rolling, at that point in time, just get out of the way. The only thing that can happen is bad. Register's going to fire one. He's going to fling one out of our end zone here, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. And the Wildcats are going to turn the ball over inside the 10 here, back to Godby. And unfortunately for the Cats, Godby's going to be able to kneel this thing out. We should be out of timeouts, and that's going to do it for the ball game, I'm afraid.
That will not. I have no idea why we don't know how to answer. The pressure that Register's had on him in the second half is what the pass is. It's unbelievable, man. He has no time to do anything. He's looking at one guy, bam. He's pressured, and we had no answer for it.
Hey, do you know who Pete Alonso played for in college, Kyle?
I had no idea. The Gators, I'm sure. I'm just glad you got the Mets instead of the Brewers.
Well, it's not over. It's not over. They're in Milwaukee. They get a bat, but I tell you, that Florida Gator just came through right there, Kyle.
Yep, that's the only Florida Gator that's come through this year.
I can't argue that.
I tell you, man, it's a bad loss for the Wildcats tonight. You don't watch this as much as you want to watch it. We had every opportunity to win this football game. You've seen parts of this team step up, Mike. You've seen parts of this team not step up, and you got to put it together. You can't do one thing right and then another thing wrong. I mean, it's what it is. And Godby, congratulations to Godby. They played a good football game.
Yeah, I mean, I hate it for these kids. You know, these kids went out there to Tallahassee. They had so many opportunities to come out of there with a win tonight in this football game. But at the end of the day, Kyle, coupled with the fact that there were some things that broke down for us defensively, coupled with that, though, when you turn the ball over as many times as we did, you're not going to win the football game.
I would love to know the odds turning over 4 times, Mike. How many times you win?
Yeah, well, it's not many. No, it's not many. Godby's going to come out here and run the football straight ahead against the Wildcats, and we'll stuff them there. But Cats can't stop the clock, and it's just going to run down here 1.5 minutes. And if I was Godby, I'd just be taking a knee here. But they're running the football up the middle. They want to score.
We pick up a fumble and run that for a touchdown. Yeah. I mean, this is a bad loss, man. We had this game kind of in our hands, I thought, Mike.
At least a couple times, yeah.
And we didn't make the one play we needed to make to finish it, and that happens, man. You got to make that play to finish the football game. We didn't do it enough.
Clock's going to run under a minute to go here. It'll be 2nd down and goal for Godby from inside the 1-yard line. And if they try to run one again here, I hope they fumble it. That's what I hope.
I'm thinking they're taking a knee here, Mike.
Well, timeout on the field.
So many opportunities, man, from the botch punt to the interceptions to the. I don't think we ever adjusted to when they started blitzing, and that killed our offense. I mean, we couldn't do anything. We stopped running it because they was blitzing in the middle. We was running up the middle, and then we never adjusted to give Register time to do anything else. And I don't know. This is we're going to look back at this one. And it's going to be something that we think about for a while.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you know, the kids are going to feel this one, and they got to turn right back around and get ready to go to Swanee next week and play a district game because, you know, I told you, second half of the year is loaded with these district contests, and next week we go to Swanee, and the Wildcats are going to they're going to have to come back and win a game because what we were talking about, you know, during the break, you and I, is that just because you don't win the district does not mean that you don't go to the playoffs. You can still go to the playoffs, but you got to lift yourself up mentally and come back and get prepared to go play these other 2 district games so that you have a chance to make the playoffs.
You got to go win football games.
That's right.
So, and that's all it's about at this point. It ain't the end of the world, but I'll be honest with you, we had so many opportunities, and you're going to look back on film as Coach Mays and these Wildcats. You're going to say, man, we could have put this game away. Didn't do it.
Last play of the game coming up here. Godby's got the football less than 25 seconds. All they have to do is take a snap and kneel it down.
That's what they should do.
That's what I would do, but they're going to run it straight ahead to try to score here against the Cats, and I think he did.
We're celebrating. I don't know why we're doing that.
Well, they're going to mark him down inside the 1-yard line, and the Cats are going to say we stopped them, but there's only 9 seconds on the clock. So,
well, we got the ball back.
Yeah, we got the ball back, but here's the thing. There's only 9 seconds, so you better pull out the best hook and lateral you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've watched a lot of games, Mike. It's been a long time since I've watched one like this. This has been back and forth, back and forth. We had the momentum. They took it. We had it. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's been tough to watch. I mean, there's been spots here where
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
Well, apologies, we lost you there. But 8 seconds on the clock, the Wildcats down to our last gasp here from the 20-yard line. 39-34, Godby with the lead, 5-point lead here at the end of the ball game. Register's in the shotgun, 8 seconds to go. Register takes a straight drop. He's going to look to throw. Now he's going to run it. Register runs it out to the 30. That's going to be 2.5 seconds left on the clock. He gets a first down out to the 31-yard line, I believe. But the first down doesn't matter. What matters is you've got 2.5 seconds left, and the Wildcats have got to go about 69 yards here.
Yep. And we're about probably 10.5 plays too late that we didn't make, Mike. And I hate it. Every chance in the world to win this football game tonight.
Too many blown opportunities. The Wildcats will think about this one for a long way on this two-hour ride home, I'm afraid. Last chance, 2.5 seconds on the clock. Register in the gun. Straight drop. He fires one across the middle. Catch is made there, and a tackle is made there at the 47-yard line. So that's going to be it. Too little, too late. The Wildcats had a couple of big opportunities to win this game, but at the end of the day, Kyle, we've turned it over 4 times, and the Cats go 0-1 in the district now and 3-2 on the season with the loss to Godby on the road, 39-34. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see the loss coming.
I didn't either, Mike. And I'll be honest with you, I thought we grew up in some spots tonight, but I thought we also digressed in some spots tonight, man. You got on offense. I thought your quarterback looked like he's gaining confidence. You're moving the football, and then they make an adjustment. They start sending backers, and I don't feel like we ever did anything to do, and it hurt us. We never changed anything to adjust to that. But hey, you got next week. We got Live Oak next week. We got to regroup, and like you said, one loss don't mean nothing, Mike.
Well, I mean, it doesn't mean anything as far as keeping you out of the playoffs. I mean, you would like to be district champions. You'd like to be 1-0 right now. But what the Cats need to do is learn from this. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason why the Cats couldn't have come out of here with a win just like Godby and be 1-0 in the district. There's no reason. I mean, so many opportunities. So you got to take all that you learn, take it to Swanee next week because, listen, Godby beat Swanee by 3, 29-26. So next week's not a cakewalk.
No, it's going to be a dog fight too. And Swanee is a rival. I mean, we play Swanee. Godby kind of ain't, but we know Swanee. People know each other from Baker and Swanee. Mm-hmm. We want to go win that football game.
Well, Kyle, you and I have got about a two-hour ride back, so we're going to leave Corey with it here on 97.5 FM. Unfortunately, folks, we bring you a loss here tonight. The Wildcats fall 39-34, but we'll be back next Friday night, 7:30 from Swanee on the road at Live Oak. And what do you say we hit that Busy Bee on the way home tonight, and we'll hit it next week, too? What do you think?
Good to me, Mike. Good night, Baker County.
Good night, everybody. Corey, we'll send it back to you, and we'll have Wildcat football next Friday.